Hey, thanks for coming to LRGA Curves this morning. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and ring the bell on the way in. Curvies, oh my gosh, I caught it live the other day, and it was Melody Shari Rogers. It was like a 2 hour live. So we're going to just go through it this morning and talk about it. Love and Marriage Huntsville. So she had to address the flying monkeys, and she had to pull out a red phone. So I'm just going to get started and let this play. Make sure you smash the like button, smash the subscribe button on your way in. If you haven't already, go ahead and ring the bell so you can get notified when I upload videos and so you can become part of the beautiful curvy community that we're growing in the YouTube streets. Okay? Okie dokie. Okay. Because, yeah, that's what time it is. Smashing the like button, smashing the subscribe button, and ringing the bell. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have been watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, but just like last season, there's more happening. Oh, Bianca, right on. Thanks for coming through. I hope you're smashing all the buttons on your way in. Oh, you have been. Okay, great. Is it me or on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Is what's happening off the show more entertaining than what's happening on the show? Like, because I'm a little tempted to say that what's happening off the show, good morning, that what's happening off the show is, my hair looks crazy. I had started curling my hair, you guys, and I couldn't find the rest of my rollers. So I only got one section done. And now I have to go find the rest of my rollers and start all over again. But let's see. Let's go like this. Yeah, so we are going to be watching the Real House. No, not the real. We just did the Real Housewives of Dubai. My bad. We're going to do this live that I caught a Melody the other day. Now, in this episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Destiny showed up. Trisha chimed in. Sunny said she wasn't her friend. Letitia is an op. Kimmy is an op. Chanita has a spirit of discernment and knows how to call him. Nell is an op. Okay. I'm not sure where all these ops came from. I didn't know we were in medical school. I didn't know we were in medical school with all these ops. You guys, let me move this. Get this. Get this like this. There we go. Yeah, so I didn't know that we were like doing all these ops, okay? But let's let this play. Let me know if you can hear it or not. Make sure the volume's up. Uh-oh. Let me stop sharing for a second. Don't know what that's about. Uh-oh. The volume's going to come on in a second, you guys. Isn't it? Sorry, you guys. Can you hear it okay? Okay, just a second. That is so weird. It's just playing on my side. I'm glad I was trying to see if I could hear it too, and I cannot hear it. Let's see. Let me see. Now I can hear it fine. I just must have to enable. Just a second. Technical difficulties. Now Mercury went direct, but over here at my house, it might still be a retrograde. So let's just let's see. Okay, let me get it together, you guys. Let's see. There, while I figure out my buttons. Now, I thought this would be way easier. I wonder why it's not playing. The volume's up. Autoplay. StreamYard's permissions are granted. I was so looking forward to, because I didn't even halfway listen to her the other night because I was looking forward to replaying it with you Curvies today. So um, let me see. Sound is automatic. Reset permissions. Everything is allowed. Allow. Okay. Go back. Sorry, you guys. Thanks for, yeah, grab a snack. Thanks. Um, let's go back. Let's do this. And let's go up here. Sound allowed. Interesting, interesting. Maybe if I close that and do it from a separate browser. Let's try that. Sometimes a different browser helps. Okay, so libraries here. Okay, so now I got the new one up. Let's see if we can hear this one. Just a second. Just there. Okay. So go ahead and smash the like button, smash the subscribe button on your way in if you haven't already. Ring the bell. and we'll get you notified. Now, what the frick?
Say flying monkeys, y'all. I say it because I mean it.
Can you hear that?
Because I mean it. And when I keep hearing stuff repeated, because this is to me how stupid they are. They literally say the same stuff. Sources. It doesn't take long to realize where it's coming from, right? So when you start looking at this same little small group of people, right, who talk to each other, the same with small group of people, they're getting their information from the same person who doesn't mind lying probably in his sleep. So it's like, wow. And here's the thing.
Okay, we can hear it now.
I have heard my ex say that y'all was friends. I mean, when y'all talk on the phone before y'all was friends. I said, what to him? What? That sounds so insane. But to hear it repeated, that's why you can't tell me where you cannot tell me that you're not getting this information, where you're getting this information from. Like, stop it. So like I said, giving talking points. Pretty much, not pretty much, yes. Yes, talking points. Giving them to these flying monkeys. So it's just that, and it further, to be real with y'all, it further shows me how important and necessary it was for me to get to myself like I did. You know what I'm saying? Get to myself like I did. Stop hanging with certain people. Like, because the fact of the matter is, y'all, there are so many people who have been involved in this entire process. And the fact of the matter, my one friend who shared with me, she was like, hey, Mel, she said, I want you to know that I see, and she's a very mature friend. We've been friends for about 14, 15 years. She's super mature. She don't do mess, drama, and all of that. And she was like, I want you to know I see how Marcel turned your friends against you. She came to my house one day and we was having lunch, but we ended up talking. And I was like, why do you say that? And she was like, well, because he wanted me to do a project for him, a certain project, and I told him no because I don't feel like doing it because you're my friend. And his response was, you think she your friend? You think she your friend? She was like, and if I was a weak chick, I would have been like, well, what you mean? Why you saying that? What she say about me? Why you say that? She said, but I said to him, well, even if Melody ain't my friend, I'm her friend, so I'm not going to be able to do it. So those type of things, you guys, when I know for a fact the whole agenda that has been like tried to be pushed, and I know this stuff, just like when we sat on that reunion stage last year, and Martell said to Stormy, retreat now, retreat. See, that's the stuff he's been running around doing, y'all, for the longest. And I see the little flying monkeys because they all say the same stuff. So, for example, I'm going to read this to y'all. This is literally a text this week. Somebody asked me if I could help them do something. I said, because this is not my blood relative, so I said, did you ask Martell? She said, yeah, he ain't respond. If you don't want to, it's okay. I'll figure something else. I said, I was saying to ask him since I helped out the last few times. She says, he's still salty. I won't stop dealing with you. He don't be trying to help me for real. I said, still salty, right? What he be saying, like, he literally has you helping watch the kids when he got them, so that don't make sense. She said, basically, he feels like I make your life easy. So let me tell y'all something. Basically, he feels like she makes my life easy. See, this is stuff y'all don't know. That's why all these people connected in a way. The reason I don't fool with them, the reason I don't really talk to them, I'll show up and film my scenes and have fun filming a show. But I know the energy that's coming from the other side, and I've been peeped it. And so for that reason alone, it's not necessary for me to be engaged, involved with, or any of that, the same people you are engaged and involved with. Just don't. Doesn't make sense for me to do that. So yeah, and like I said, y'all, we taking it slow tonight. I'm slow rolling it out here tonight. I ain't in no rush. I'm not about to talk fast. We about to go slow. We about to get through all of it. So stuff like that. I'm gonna tell y'all another example. My daughter had a tennis match. So we were there. Nell and Chris ended up coming to the tennis match too. So we were all there, and after the tennis match, we was kind of just all standing there talking a little bit. And somehow Stormy came up, right? Somehow Stormy came up. And so I'm so smart with it to where it's like I'm already figuring out what you're doing, but I'm gonna let you tell on yourself. So while we talking, I said, what did I say? What did I say about her? Now, mind you, I'm remembering her mama saying that I supposedly said she was ghetto. And I'm like, how could I say that? I don't even know her. I didn't even know her. I just met her. I don't know her. So I said in that conversation, me, him, Miss Nell, and Chris, and I said, oh, what did I say about her? That she ghetto? Set up, right? And that fool said, yeah, yeah, that's what you said, yeah. I said, and you a doggone lie. I said, but now I know where that lie came from. Doggone lie. Now I know where the lie came from. So, y'all, it's a lot of little, and I promise y'all see the stuff that's happening on TV, but it be stuff happening behind the scenes too, baby, and that is why you may see me respond or react or not be here for the fake shenanigans and stuff, because it's stuff that be happening outside of the TV screen. It is. So I was wondering where Miss Betty had got that from, why she said that somebody told her, to my Huntsville smile, somebody told her I said Stormy was ghetto, and I was like, I didn't know her to even say such a thing. Had never even heard of her. What are you talking about? But see, told on himself. So that was interesting. So again, another thing that happened on the stage, because again, I pay attention to stuff. Y'all gotta remember that. I pay attention to stuff. I remember on the stage at a reunion last year. And I don't know if this part aired, it may have, but it was a point when I said, Betty M was saying something, I think, about my fans or something, and I was like, I said something like, you over here in groups liking and saying stuff with people here talking about my children, dogging my kids out. This is what I said on the stage. I said, so you over here liking stuff? She looks at Martell and says, that ain't true, Martell. No, I didn't. That ain't true. So I saw that interaction and I said, yeah, see, I can tell y'all probably talk. Just saying. Because why was it so important to you for you to look at him and make sure he understood that you didn't talk about his kids? Okay, so I watched that. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. So that happened. And in regards to no, that didn't air. Well, it happened. Yeah, the puppet master. Tell the truth, child. I was just like, listen. And I could not make this up. This text, y'all, this was literally this week. This girl said basically he feels like I make your life easy. I'm telling y'all, men will want you to have a hard time. They will want you to not be able to live a good life after them, so you will come back to them. Let's just keep it above. So anybody, let me tell y'all, anybody who has been a strong support system around me has been attacked. Anybody who has been a person who has been a strong support system behind me has been attacked, all the way to, yes, the millimeters. Yes, even to the millimeters. Anybody who has stood 10 times.
Okay, a little it kept buffering when she was doing it. It's gonna come right back. But this is crazy. I agree with Melody. They're getting all their information from Martell. It's obvious that the liar cheater Martell has these minions.
So all the way from my brother, all the way from
Here it goes.
anybody who has been a support system for me has been attacked. So I see it very plain as day. Like, just being honest, I do. And so that's why for me, y'all, real talk, I literally stay away. Like, kind of just stay to myself when it comes to people who are dually connected. Because I already know what's happening on that side. I already know. Not by way of me, but I already know the stuff happening on that side. And the funny thing is that unfortunately you have some people who fall for it. And some people who fall. I mean, manipulation ain't new. And you have some people who fall for it. And it is what it is. The double standard stuff is so prominent in this group. It is.
So prominent. We see.
So let's say this. Let me say this. After, I see y'all talking about they are so weak. Yeah, I agree. After the trip was over, I literally thought, this is how serious I take hosting. So I'm Southern born and raised. So Southern hospitality is huge for me. And I literally remember wanting, even throughout the trip, before the last day, every day I would ask people, hey, are you having fun? Are you enjoying the activities you're doing? You want to do something else? Like, are you good? I was asking everybody that. Are you good? Do you want to do something else? Are you enjoying the activities? How are you enjoying the food? Do you like the food? You want, different stuff on the menu? That's how I was every day of the trip. The last day of the trip, I literally went around to everybody's rooms early that morning to check on everybody. Because the trip is done. Everybody's leaving today. Let's make sure everybody's good. Did y'all enjoy the trip? Did y'all have a good time? Okay. I did that. Every day.
Every day she did it.
Every day. That's, I don't know. It's not that deep for me, but even in that, what I will say is what got me or kind of took me back, I didn't understand how after, what I will say is what got me or kind of took me, they sent me a picture of the house. I saw the water and the walkout piece. I said, okay, man, it was beautiful. And that was that. But when I got there, I made a decision that I felt made sense. I know some of my friends offered up their room. I offered up my bathroom and closet. Like, I'm like, y'all, the house is all about it. It's like, there's no, even though we got a bed to sleep in, the house belongs to all of us. If you want to come up here, come on up here. I'll step out, do the thing. Like, if you want to tub night, it doesn't matter. So that's how that part happened. But anyway, I went downstairs, checked on everybody. And even when I went down to check on Destiny, even then, because I'm still human, so even then, whenever it was shared with me, like, mentally, I'm having a hard time with all of, the sunny lows and stuff going on. And I was like, oh, you didn't know that she was going to be here? And she was like, no. I said, I didn't know you didn't know she was going to be here. I was like, I did not know that. Oh, wow. Okay. Gotcha. So you found out when you got here? Yes. I'm like, oh, okay. And I said to her, I said, well, look, I said, if anything is taking like a stronghold on you, let people know. Like, if it's too much for you mentally, let people know. You don't have to do anything. And I literally said that. This is a conversation just me and her having. Wasn't no cameras, wasn't no other people, to be, wasn't trying to make a scene of it. It was literally just a conversation like, hey, listen, if it's too much for you, let people know. You ain't got to do nothing, So, had that conversation. Now, I will say, when I first sat down to speak with her, because I went to Sunny's room too, but when I first sat down to speak to her, to Destiny, I remember hearing a click on the phone that sounded like a recording. And I remember I said, oh, you recording me? Which, hey, but it was just like because listen, when I tell y'all my senses and everything be so on point, I know what it sounds like to click a record button on the phone. So I heard the little click and I said, oh, you recording me? No, it was a charge. I had plugged the phone in charge. Girl, it's a different noise that a phone makes when you plug it into a I said, girl, I heard the noise. I said, I heard it. And then I said, her face after that just gave it away. It just did. It just gave away. Like, oh, no, it was charging. See? And then later on, that's what happened before I left out the room. Later on, she was like, at Black or something, because they were over there apparently. And she was like, Destiny I told her she gonna be talking about you. Y'all know what's that? Mel. She was, because Mel was like, Mel, she really hurt. Like, y'all not being friends no more. She was like, she basically come back here crying and talking about you. You and the friendship. And now she friends with, talking me. I'm friends with Stormy. Da 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 da. So when Nella came to the tennis match and she was like, yeah, we were at Black. And like I said, I think it was Marcel's birthday. She was like, all Destiny want to talk about is Melody. If I come back on that show, I'm coming back with a vengeance. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, so I'm at the tennis thing, but I'm thinking like, girl, what vengeance of what and for why? Like, get your bag if that's what you're gonna do, but focus on yourself. Like, I don't know. But again, I let that slide.
Okay, you guys, we just got this. I don't know what's going on, but let's see. Let's go here real quick. We got a little treat. Let me see what's going on. See if I can get in here quick enough. I just saw that this happened. And I be catching the lives, y'all. I catch the lives. This is how it happened. This is how you catch them.
Good morning, gorgeous. Gotta tell y'all something in 2.2 seconds. Because I am not about to be on live long, so we about to hit it and quit it real quick. So, here's the tea this morning, okay? Because it's Monday. And I like for my Mondays to be awesome and amazing. So this is what we're going to have to do. Now that y'all trying to make Instagram a part of my life, which normally I post and I delete, I have to schedule stuff. So this is how it's going to go. Tonight at 9:30, I'm going to even post a flyer on my page because I have to be very structured. I'm one of those people, I don't have time. I am in the middle of 5 proposals for 5 different countries for the United Nations. I am focused on the things that matters. So, 9:30 tonight, we're going to have a conversation. And I'm going to address things. I think I put on that flyer, my voice, my voice, my truth, my way. I'm going to tell my truth the way I want to. Somebody say you can't hear me? Can y'all hear me or not hear me?
We can hear you. They're fluent. That's their phone. Sound. We hear you fine.
That is the devil. Hold on one second.
Yeah, that's the devil.
You can hear just fine. Glowing.
Yeah.
Hey, glowing her.
Oh, look, the comments are off on my side.
That's why I'm no good. Oh, shit, I'm wasting something. Hey, Jalea. Oh, my baby having a baby. Hi, niece. Hey, Diane. Okay, let me get this out so I can go real fast. My voice, my way, my time. 9:30 tonight, I'm going live. I already have my topic list so I can stay on topic. There will be no rants. I'm going to go down the list of the things that I want to talk about, and we're going to stick to them. Item number 1, Carlos King. I'm going to hit it and quit it because I got something very special for y'all when it come to him, so don't worry about that. We just going to just touch it. Dr. Heavenly, we're going to address it. Destiny, we're going to drop some receipts. What else? Am I single or not? Get into that. And then, of course, we're going to talk some business. As normal, didn't watch the whole show, but I love TikTok, y'all, because I don't even need on at this point. All you got to do is wait for somebody to send me something on TikTok, and it's like they almost got the whole show on TikTok. But tonight, I promise you, that editing is so amazing. And I'm so glad I keep receipts. God knew I was going to need receipts and didn't even try to get receipts because it's just the person that I am. So I'm always a fact checker. I'm a self-checker, meaning that if I think I'm saying something wrong or doing something wrong, I'm going to check myself or call somebody. Praise God. Thank God that I'm the person that I am and I self-evaluate. Baby, I'm bringing on some guests because I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy in some of these situations. And so when certain things were happening on that trip, I was calling. Let me ask you a question. I'm calling people because I always want to make sure that I am consciously aware of what I say or what I do or how I make people feel. So praise God for the receipts, because I'm going to give you the receipts because I don't have time for this. And I'm going to tell y'all this also too. Praise God this thing don't come on again to November, because after tonight, I'm not going live addressing this. When I go live, we're going to talk about how to make some money. If you want to make some money with me, it's a link in my link tree. It says make money with me. It's very simple. Click there. You go into a WhatsApp group. You're allowed to get on my Zoom meetings, my Zoom calls. I want to talk about making money. After this live, we're going to talk about making money. We're going to talk about group coaching. My group coaching starts next month. I even discounted it for all the people who've been getting on my live so y'all can really come see what I do for a living. Group coaching is the best of both worlds. I have therapists that are in my group coaching from other countries that coach people on a different perspective, especially about trauma. Dr. Jackie Watala graduated from Cambridge and Oxford. She's a part of my group coaching. That's the stuff I'm getting ready to talk about. Oh, and these t-shirts. These t-shirts that I'm shipping out, I'm trying to build I'm not trying, look at my word choice. I'm going to build a whole Beyond the Game community in November for my birthday. We're going to talk about on that live. I should have put that on the flyer. Queen Sheba has left her and the palace legacy in Africa. I cannot wait for them to send my video because I'm one of them people. I'm going to show you where your money going. I don't care if it's $1, $2, $5. You're going to see that money go to work. So I'm super excited for all that they have done. We're going to talk about the palace tonight, baby. I like the palace. I ain't never been over on that YouTube channel, but I like the palace. We're going to talk about the palace. So you didn't receive yours. Let me tell y'all why some of y'all didn't receive them. Because my children do my shipping. So I just walked in my office and they printed a whole bunch of labels, but they didn't put the shirts in the packages because that's my shipping department. Because to be very transparent, I didn't know that it was going to move this fast. So I thank y'all. Every single shirt will be shipped today, especially the labels have been printed out. So literally, I'm going to ship that out. So sad that shows Black people can't stand together. Let me tell you, it's called entertainment. We're going to talk about that tonight. BeyondTheGame.org for the shirt. TV is entertainment. And if it wasn't some type of drama, some type of conflict, then you wouldn't be watching TV. The issue is manipulation, lies, and just triggering. That's the problem. I love conflict because when you have conflict, you have resolution. So I'm not afraid of conflict. Matter of fact, I love conflict because it lets you know how people feel. It allows you to see what people's truth is and where they stand. I never run from a good conflict. What I run from is lies, disrespect, and things that just aren't conducive to growth. So that's what I run from. I don't run from conflict. And let's be clear, I don't get along with everybody. Do y'all know how many people I make money with that I don't like? But I respect them. I don't talk about them. I don't lie on them. I don't manipulate them. I don't cheat them. I just don't like them. But there's no way you can be around every single person in this lifetime and like everybody, especially in the industry and how I work. I got to deal with world leaders whose countries, some people don't even have clean water. I got to walk in and be your friend and be nice to you, knowing that these people need water. But we're going to have to sit and I can't go in there flipping the table. So at the end of the day, tonight, because I got to go. I got stuff to do. I got 2 workouts. I got some Zooms I got to do. And then we're just going to address this at 9:30. So I just wanted to jump on here real quick because I do not have time to sit on live. And I don't want y'all to think I was ignoring y'all or ignoring but number one, I had to give myself time to decompress because I got on live at like 3:30 in the morning on Saturday, and that wasn't good. Like it was around 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't even sleep. I was so triggered. I was so mad. And that's when I realized that let me take a step back, relax, release, breathe, put my thoughts into the appropriate place, be able to come on and speak appropriately on how I feel, what my experience was, because everybody's experience is different. So I can only tell my truth my way. So I want to tell my truth my way. I don't want nobody else to speak for me. I have made the decision. I don't need no fancy interviews, none of that, baby. I got the palace and people who've been speaking their truth on this thing for a long time. I just showed up, okay? So this is not really what I do. So I'm about to go. Y'all already know what I'm doing this morning. Shot. Getting ready to take my shot of alive. Thanks to everybody who've been purchasing alive. You know, I'm pretty sure it's going to be some babies after all these people buy alive, because alive stimulate your libido and drive your sex drive. There's about to be a whole bunch of babies. It's a lot of people ordering alive. Now, yes, they give you energy and they help your hot flashes and they help your mood, but it definitely help with sex. And I've been selling a lot of this lately, so I know it's about to be a lot of babies, alive babies being born. So y'all protect yourself out there or y'all drinking alive. So so I'm getting ready to go. Get y'all t-shirts today. Get your t-shirts today. Click the link in my bio for LinkedIn. If you want to be on my business card, that's how crazy it is. I have a business card. It's for men too. It's for men and women. Alive is for men and women. It has maca root in it. If you Google what maca root is, maca root work for men and women. It's just that it's a little high percentage in here. And when you drink more, it stimulates for real. Because this is how I drink it. Let me show y'all how I drink it real quick. You're supposed to take a shot of alive. Just one shot, right? This is how I drink alive, y'all. There's no lies told. Look. It's my bottle. So I be cute. When I take a shot with y'all, I really drink it out the bottle. And when you drink it out the bottle, that means that it has high potency. And with the high potency, all the things start working together. Y'all see a live skin and beauty, my skin getting good. Anyway, that's another story for another day. So we about to go. Shirts. Click the link in the link tree. It puts you in a group. I have a business call at 8 o'clock. Not for everybody. I teach people how to make money multiple ways. But I love Alive College too. I teach people how to make money multiple ways. It is not for everybody. I can only tell my story, my truth, my way. I'm a serialpreneur. I only teach things that are duplicatable. I can't teach you how to be an ambassador. That was God-given. I can't teach you about my real estate business because I don't buy and flip and all of that. My father put me onto that business. He has run that business majority of my life, so I can't teach you that, right? What else can I teach you? My trucking business is ran by my daughter-in-law. Shout out to Daya, my son. They run all my trucks. I'm not proficient enough to be teaching the class about trucking. Do I make money in those industries? Yes, but I can't teach them. What I can teach you is something that's duplicatable, that I am able to do, that I have taught other people how to do, so you can make money. But you got to practice the principles to reap in the promise. And that's really the main thing. A lot of people say they want to do stuff to make money, but then they really don't want to do it. They be like, oh, no, I want to do that. I'll be like, but you said you want to make money. And what you're doing right now not making you no money, so make it make sense. Sometimes you have to do the things you don't want to do in order to get what you want. So, no, a lot of things that people do to make money is not necessarily like what it is they want it to do, but it's a means to get to be able to do what it is that you want to do, if you can understand what I'm saying. So at 8 p.m., you click the link in my bio. It's in my link tree. You click the link in my bio, and then what happens is it goes to a WhatsApp group, And then when it goes to that WhatsApp group, you can't talk or nothing in there. I'll drop the link literally on the call. You hop on the call, you don't say nothing, I talk. Sometimes I bring on guests to talk to you. At the end, you make a decision. Shanita, I'm doing business with you. Nah, this wasn't for me. We go our separate ways. Oftentimes, I give away, I need to email that. Oftentimes, I give away a free ebook afterwards. You can get the free ebook. So if you're just there to be nosy and to get something for free, then you can do that too. But I gotta go tonight, 9:30. See y'all at 9:30. Some of y'all, I'm gonna see y'all at 8:00 on my business call. Click the link. It's in my bio. They say don't say that on Instagram. I don't know what else to say. Click the link in the bio. It says do business with me or something on my little tree. Click that. It puts you in a group. If you don't have WhatsApp, download WhatsApp. If you don't know what WhatsApp is, that lets me know you're not international. We're going to make you international today. WhatsApp is a system that you use when you talk to people internationally for free, as long as you have Wi-Fi on. So many of us that travel, that work abroad, we use Telegram, we use WhatsApp because it's encrypted and it allows you to speak to people in other countries without having a high phone bill. Okay, that's basically what it is. So I use WhatsApp because it allows you to get what you need to get done. It's just better than the phone for me. So click the link. If you don't have WhatsApp, download WhatsApp on your phone. Shanita Forrest. I'm Foster, not Forrest. Click the link. Download that. See you at 8:00. See y'all at 9:30. Pray for me. I want today to be so fact-telling, so truth-telling, so sexy. I don't want to come off as angry and aggressive. I just want to talk facts. I just want to get my truth out. I want to tell y'all how I feel about Dr. Heavenly, her and Carlos together. I just want to tell you how I feel. I didn't get a chance to say how I feel. I want to talk about how I feel. I want to talk about that girl named with a D. I don't even know if I can keep saying her name because I don't want no frivolous cease and desist with people.
Who has a D name?
I talk to my attorney today. Matter of fact, I'll make sure my attorney get on the live because I don't have time for nonsense. Because she play a lot. So I don't want them kind of issues either. So I'll make sure my attorney get on the line because I'm going to tell my truth and my way about that one. We're going to address this single, not single.
Destiny.
Kind of thing. We'll talk about that a little bit. And we're going to talk about some business. We're going to talk about saving the world and what we got going on. Look at me. I'm over here. Look, I stood on the scale, y'all. Y'all can't tell me nothing. I stood on that scale. I went from 235 to 223. 235 from when I landed from Africa to 223. So I'm on my products. I'm making sure I go walk every day. So I got to get ready to go and get my walk in. So I got to go do some other stuff. Yes, 9:30 Eastern. I'm about to post a flyer. Y'all share the flyer so we can all be on so I can say it one good time, because we ain't about to keep talking about this. I promise y'all. Anybody that say I'm going to keep talking about it, they a lie. I'm going to address everything that I need to say today. And then tomorrow is Tuesday. We are going to move on to Best of Both Worlds group coaching. We're going to talk about business. Y'all probably going to be mad at me. We're going to be talking about products. I'm going to go back to free game. We're going to start talking about that. I'm going to start bringing people on and talk about their businesses. I want everybody to thrive. I don't know who sell insurance. People need to get on here and talk about insurance and talk about their businesses. Don't just selling T-shirts and candles and all that. That's cute.
I sell insurance.
People that's doing businesses and that are doing well in life that can inspire some other people. There's stories out there, other people that do non-traditional and things like that to make money. Those are stories I'm looking for. Those are the people that I want to talk to. So after tonight, if you're over here for the salacious stuff, if you're over here for the gossip and the tea, starting on Tuesday, I don't know if y'all gonna really want to still be over here rocking with me, but that we're gonna move in a different direction. We're gonna take my page back to what it is I do. And for those of you that know me. Y'all just know I don't go live that often. I typically go live on the way to Starbucks. And by the end of the month, I'm getting ready to launch my own coffee. I won't even be going to Starbucks because I will be in my kitchen making my own coffee and getting paid to drink the coffee that I sell. So I won't even be going to Starbucks no more. So I don't even know how much I'm going to go live. That's why you better catch me in group coaching, or you better catch me as a business partner, or you better catch me on some consulting, because live is not conducive to my mindset on where I am in life. A bunch of people having a bunch of opinions that don't know me and don't make money with me, it just don't make sense. For some people, it work. Dr. Mimi, you gotta wait till you taste my new coffee. I'm going to pick up some on Thursday. Oh, and last but not least, I'm getting ready to go. I travel on Thursday to Houston. Who pulling up on me? I put in my stories who live in Houston, so you can meet me in Houston and have some coffee, and nobody responded. If y'all got some friends and some people that's in Houston, tell them I'm going to Houston. They can pull up on me. I'm going to an event. They can go with me. I'm going to get real cute for the event, too. I'm going to get cute. Whoever is in Houston, I am coming to Houston, so I want you to pull up to Houston. So let me go, y'all. Got to get my day started. I will see y'all later on tonight, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Click the link if you want me to give you my business link for 8 o'clock, for 8 p.m. tonight. If you just want to hear about the business opportunity, click that link or whatever. We could talk business, no pressure. You just get to hear one of the things that I do that I can share with you. So click the link in the bio. Go buy a shirt so I can finish building. I would have put one on. I done took 3 of these shirts. I think my kids like stealing stuff because this is profit revenue right here. And I don't want to open another one. I was going to put a shirt on for y'all. I cannot find my Global Changemaker shirt. I think somebody stole my shirt. One of these children. I don't open 3 of these shirts. And they package so cute, y'all. Our packaging. Look, y'all talking about, where's my shirt? Where's my shirt? I am a marketing and branding girl, so I had to wait for my good old packaging to come because I wanted my packaging to be sexy because I do marketing and branding. So I wanted to make sure my packaging was nice, but it is packaged so cute. They all coming out tonight. I'm sending them all today. As soon as I get back from my meeting and working out. And if you got your shirt, I seen somebody on here. Oh, I'm going to give out some free coffee samples too. Y'all just got to wait for me to get the coffee in, but I'll give y'all some free coffee samples. If you got your shirt on Saturday, why you didn't send me a picture with you in it? Okay, anyway. It's about to be a long one for me, y'all. I'm tired. I don't want to get this workout in, but I'm going to get it in. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. See some of y'all. Ooh, that little filter didn't do me right. See some of y'all at 8 p.m. on the business call. Coffee me, please. I know, baby, I'm ready. And black coffee. And owned by us. Starbucks not going to get no more money in a minute. Starbucks is not girl, get your hair down and send my picture. Starbucks not about to get my money in a minute. Y'all want to see? Let me see if I can show you. I really lost weight. Look, y'all. I'm trying to get the phone to stand up. My cat in the way. Go on, cat. It's my kid's cat. No filter. No filter. I'm getting there. I was 235. I'm 223. The goal is 199. I don't know why. Y'all might say it's too skinny, but you know how you get a number stuck in your head. My birthday is November 4th. And November 4th, I want to be
another Scorpio.
199. I can gain the weight back. This is what 223 looks like. So we trying to get to 199. If y'all ask me what I'm using, where does this product go? My kids be stealing stuff. Here it is right here. Here go one, because I was getting ready to ship it out. Oh, it's not here. That's why. So I use Crave. If y'all asking me what I use, I'm getting ready to go. I spray 8 sprays under my tongue. It's called Crave. Suppresses my appetite, speeds up my metabolism, Me, I'm not gonna tell y'all something and lie because I don't believe in lying. So I spray Crave in my mouth. That kind of suppresses my appetite for most of the day, so I don't eat my life away. Because, excuse me, I eat a lot. And then alive, I drink my Alive, and then I'm not gonna lie, there's no heavy workouts. I walk. I do a lot of walking. For those of y'all that want to lose weight, all you gotta do is walk off more calories than you eat. Some of y'all not gonna do it. I'm an extreme walker. I do about 5 miles a day. Hey, I love walking. I'm about to meet my best friend. We walk the belt line, so it's easy for me. I do 4 or 5 miles a day. Some of y'all just go to a local track, just walk. And then I just started jump roping a little bit. And then I'll be doing a kettlebell like this because they told me it work on this part. So I have some kettlebells and I do like this with the kettlebell. I do that a lot. And then I do these arm things. I work a lot on my arms because my arms are flabby. But I don't do no sorcery. I don't have no Ozempic or nothing like that. I can't take that, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying. I wanted to be like everybody else. Just didn't work for me. So I had to do it the natural way. Trust, know, and believe. If I could cheat, I would definitely cheat. So no lies told over here. I don't even have Ozempic face. People got Ozempic face that losing weight with Ozempic. I don't have Ozempic or that other stuff. I have to do this the natural way. So Crave, getting good sleep, my Alive. I'm only on water and coffee, no juice, no pop. I'm from Detroit. No pop. I think I'll call it soda. I'm on water and coffee. So watch, I'm gonna get this done. Yes, we need to have a walking group. All you gotta do is start walking or whatever. And y'all inspire me too, because I'm tired of people saying I look like a man. So if I work on my curves or something like that, then maybe I can stop being called a man. Oh, and I got called a big back. I've been in a couple big backs, so trying to unbig my back. Y'all tell me, I'll let y'all see my back. Do I have a big back? I don't know what's considered a big back. What's considered a big? This is my back. I don't know what's considered a big back. You said Crave isn't natural. Crave is natural. It's all natural ingredients. Whoever said that. And when I say natural, I mean no medications, no phentermine, no Ozempic, no nothing. So whoever that is trying to be negative. But anyway, I'm trying to unbig my back since they said I got a big back and I'm trying to lose some weights. You order a vibration plate. I heard about that. I'm going to try that too, where you stand on the thing and it vibrates you. I did that before. And I'm going to get a row machine. I seen all my favorite shows with rich people on them. They got those row machines where they go back and forth like this. I'm getting a row machine for my birthday. Somebody gonna buy me a row machine. I got a lot of responsibilities. I seen a quote. Don't count my money until you count my responsibilities. Booyah. I'm posting that one. Don't count my money until you count my responsibilities. Because I be wanting to buy stuff for myself too, but I have children. I got a daughter in school. I got athletes over here. I'm trying to save the world and feed the kids. So I would love to get a row machine for $1,000, but right now it's not my priority, okay? The priority is getting fresh, clean water, sanitary napkins. My birthday gift to myself is building a new orphanage, which a lot of y'all are helping me build. I want to build an orphanage. I'm doing a trip to Africa. I don't know a lot of y'all, but I'm only taking 10 people. I got like 7 of my friends going. If you want to go to Africa, now this high ticket price. If you want to go to Africa with me for my birthday and you got $4,000 and you can buy your own ticket, you can come. That's for the people that got money in the passport and can move quick. No disrespect, but we're going to Africa for my birthday, and everybody keeps saying, I want to go to Africa. I want to go to Africa. No problem. You have $4,000 and you can get a plane ticket. You can come with us for 8 days. I'm going to 2 countries for my birthday, and we're going to cut the ribbon on these orphanages that I'm building and have some fun and go look at my business opportunities with some farming. I'm going to let them hang out a little bit, have a little fun. We're going to have dinner with some royal people. So we're going to have a nice fancy dinner. So yeah, that's for people that got that money. If you got some money, if you got some money, then you can come with me for my birthday. Carla's on here. Oh, my attorney is on here. Perfect. Make sure you're on at 9:30, Carla. My attorney is on this live. She's going with me for my birthday. She go everywhere I go. She went with me to Dubai. She's been to Brazil with me. She's been to Ghana with me. Like wherever I go, if I tell my friends they can go, they find the money to go, because traveling with me is just a different experience. It's not like booking a travel package. I just have to take that money so I can apply it the way I want to, because I move the way I want to. So all my friends can tell you, if they travel with me and I gave them a dollar amount and they gave it to me, they good to go. They don't have no worries, no stress. They just pay the money and we good to go. So I got like 2-3 more slots. If 2-3 more people want to go, you got $4,000 and you're not stressing about money. November, my birthday is November 4th. So I'm going to let you vote and we out of here on November 5th. I'm going to be gone already, but because I need to greet you when you land. But if you're coming for my birthday, it's only 10 people. I think I have only 3 spaces left. I'm not stressing nobody, but we leaving on the 5th. So I'm letting people vote, and then we out of here. We're going to have an amazing trip, and it's going to be super, super good. I never took a trip to St. Martin. I don't know where St. Martin is, but I haven't been to St. Martin yet. My birthday is November 4th. We out of here on the 5th. And then we're going to go visit some awesome countries, and we're going to build this Beyond the Game community. Y'all buying some t-shirts. Okay, I got to go, y'all. I've been on here too long. That's why I don't go live. I'll see y'all tonight.
Okay, Curvies, that was a special interruption in the middle of Melody pulling out her red phone because of all the happenings on Love and Marriage Huntsville this season. We just got hit with their mid-season finale over the weekend. And it was about the girls' trip in Saint wherever. And there was no Saints but Melody and Chanita there. And Lauren, who was on mute, she was on Beyonce's mute challenge or something. I'm not sure. Now, Lauren has way more to say in the lives than she does on actual TV, which is surprising to me. I'm like, is she shy? But yeah, the only Saints that were on the trip were Melody and Chanita. Everybody else needed some exorcism, in my opinion, because who leaves the house and acts like that? Okay? Who leaves the house and acts like that? No home training. Okay? The Scotts have no home training. Trisha, her husband, and her boyfriend have no home training. Sunny has no home training. Stormy has no home training. Nell has no home training. The only 3 people acting right on that trip was Melody, the hostess, Chanita, her friend, and Lauren, her very good friend. Okay? Everybody else came with their toxic dysfunction pact. Okay? That's my opinion. We're going to be back here tonight at 6:30 to listen to Chanita live. Now, we caught her live last week when she had to pre-apologize for what we witnessed this week. And it wasn't even that bad. I was like, what's she pre-apologize for this for? But I guess the way they chopped it up, it wasn't as bad as she thought it was going to be. But she definitely pre-apologized for that. And I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I thought that was a very good interaction that she had with the people. But hey, I'm not living in Chanita's head to know why she thought she needed to pre-apologize for being a good friend to Melody. I'm not sure, except for she is catching a lot of flack, and everybody's calling her very small back a big back. Everybody knows what a real big back is. Those are those pictures of the people you see in Walmart that have on flesh-colored leggings, and their back has several love handles. Those are big backs. Chanita's back was very cutesy and small, and Chanita's just a tall woman. I'm not sure why people are coming for her aesthetics the way they are. Tonight, Chanita will be addressing Dr. Heavenly's comments about her. You guys know I'm a Heavenly's angel. I'm a Heavenly's angel. Yes, I'm a boopy for life. But I did not appreciate those comments that she made about Chanita. I know she was just being funny, but I just kind of feel like wrong road, turn around, go back, stop. You can be funny without like calling her big back and well, she didn't call her big back, but she said she was a big woman that Martell could climb on. That's not necessary. It was funny, but it's not necessary for the commentary for this lady who's brand new to television too. Like she doesn't, I don't know. I did not like it, Dr. Heavenly. I'm sorry. Yeah, I hope you can find it in your heart to stop being like that to people because uh, yeah, that's causing Dr. Heavenly quite the kerfuffle, isn't it? And then what she said about Melody not liking any of the ladies, and Melody actually kind of answered back, but I felt like Melody's answer was more towards Carlos than it was towards Heavenly. But even those comments, look, there's a fine line. It's a little fine line. It's like this much of a fine line. It's this big. It's this wide. You see how fine it is? You see that little space right there? It's a fine line between funny and just mean. So, yeah. Anyway, so let's look. Yep, she's beautiful, Yvette. No, I need someone with her hand in a rocketbook. Hey, everybody. Yeah, thanks for coming through, you guys. Make sure you double tap in the screen, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's keep listening to Melody. That was a little interjection from Chanita. And now let's get back to Melody.
I too, whatever, right? Whatever. Even whenever they came today to the restaurant on the show, I was cool. I don't know that you could tell, but when they walked in, I smiled at everybody. I was fine. I was trying to get to the timeline like everybody else. I was good. I don't know if it was thought that I was gonna back down off of what I said. Whenever Chichi was like, "Well, Mel, because you were like up there, so that is what I said." And girl code, yeah. When it comes to girls, yeah, no, I'm good with that. So that was that. But what I will say is that it has been all this conversation that has been happening that I've just chosen not to make public or address or say anything about, but it's been happening. So my response and my reaction sometimes is probably why it is that, because of all of the extra. Sean, when you ready to put something up for a flash, let me know and I'll talk about product. So that happened. Then another thing that happened, this was probably maybe anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks ago, maybe. Because see, I also have an issue when people don't understand and respect boundaries. I have an issue when it comes to that too. And I'm noticing that a lot of people who don't understand boundaries are all picking it together. Okay? Alright? They all picking it together. And they don't respect boundaries, don't understand boundaries. So another thing, like 4 or 6 weeks ago, I was out of town because I had a speaking engagement. I think this one I was in Florida. So when I had that speaking engagement in Florida, whenever that was, so my daughter had a tennis match, right? And Destiny came to the tennis match. Now, mind you, I wouldn't have thought nothing of it, wouldn't have cared too much. Because the fact of the matter is, y'all, here's the thing. This summer, about every other week that my kids was over there with their daddy, they was going over to her spot, swimming and all of this. So I know she's around my kids, right? So whatever, right? Which is the double standards be so funny. That girl, I went and picked up a plate baby from Jails Forever, and she done said that she saw us together, at Jails Forever, picking up a plate baby. The girl, my kid, that be happening, that is very much so, I keep myself calm because the opposite of my calmness just ain't good for nobody. It's just not. So I work very hard to be calm, to ignore a lot of stuff, and to try to.
Thanks for being here. Smash that like button, double tap the screen, make sure you have your bell rung. Excuse the little buffering that was happening while she was going live on my end. And let's let it keep playing. Melody is explaining so much stuff from behind the scenes that viewers who like to critically think saw plain as day. We see the ops for who they are. We see the knives, the shiny knives in their hands to stab you in the back at the job you gave them, Melody. We see it all. Make sure that you tell your truth. That's the thing we're all here to do. Tell your truth. So let's keep listening to Melody.
My own world on space, because it be the fakery and the foolishness that really be like about to take me here. Because why in the world would you think my mother owes you a hello? I don't talk to you. I ain't gonna lie, I can tell y'all before this season, the last time I had seen or talked to Dixie. I don't talk to you, don't talk about you, but I see you still coming around with the same BS, and it's unfortunate, but that's what's happening. It's the same BS. You're still lying, still throwing stuff out to see what's gonna stick, as Marcel likes to say. Shout out to Marcel for them. Still trying to figure out what's gonna stick. But look, no respect of boundaries. My mother don't have to speak to you. And let's be clear, this is her daughter's tennis match. Okay? Oh, it's on, go shopping. Oh, okay, let me talk about it. Then we're gonna come back. So, you guys, here is y'all's travel. You guys know we have our travel pack, scrub pack. So, it has all the scrubs in here: coconut, peach, orange, blueberry.
She had to do some selling during the live, so let's fast forward.
My face.
That part, Yvette, thank you. All this biting the hand that feeds you, this lady literally makes it so her kids can eat, and all the Scots do is bite her ankles and bite the hand that feeds them. It's not the smartest business plan. It really isn't.
It makes your hair feel so soft, and I know that I'm putting the protein back in my hair to stop with breakage. I have to. Oh, it smells so good.
She was doing some selling. Let's fast forward through the selling.
Oh my gosh, $24.90. Y'all, it smells so good. It smells like a little grainy.
Let's see.
What I can say too, every time I touch the hair mask, it's cooling. It has a little bit of a tint of a color to it, not too much though. The palm lip oil is amazing. Yeah, it really is.
This is the good part.
So, another item that's hot that y'all love is the lip primer. Sean, oh my. Girl, you better get these.
She had two 20-minute selling sessions.
Today was your Monday. So you had to buy not eat that. She's like, well, it don't say do not eat on here. Oh, no, tell her don't eat it. Tell her don't eat it. Yeah, I told her don't eat it. And I just want to tell you, Melody, look, everything that.
And then she took some questions, you guys.
We already clocked it. We already know. Exactly. Who would? Most of you guys would, but then absolutely. Where the people in the back, Right. And I'm also glad that you let it be known tonight that you can handle your own, which is what I try to tell people all the time. Melody can handle her own. She got it. Thank you for that, because that's another thing too. Wait, hold on, Sean, are we done? The 40 minutes go away, Sean. Are we done with 40? Everybody's saying, "Hey, pop wisdom" to you also. Hey, Angela Hurt. No, that's one of my subscribers right there. Okay, so I think the time. So I'm gonna take you down, and I'm gonna talk. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. What's this sweet?
Yeah, it is funny that all the flying monkeys fail. They're just falling out of the sky.
I told y'all we were taking it slow tonight. And I said, y'all, man, I ain't packing no orders. I'm not ripping and running like I normally am. We finna chill and we about to talk. That's what we doing. Sassy T. Hey, Sassy T. Hey, Mel. How you doing? How you doing? What? Girl, listen, I just came from Mexico. And I left my room attendant one of the blueberry scrubs with a little note and told her with your website on it and told her to enjoy, honey. She was just sniffing and smelling. That's so sweet. Spread the love. Thank you for that. Don't forget to tap the screen, y'all. I know we all on here. Y'all know people gonna come up and ask questions, but while you're waiting, tap the screen and or shop. All right. So I have the vanilla and coconut, which I absolutely love, and the peach. Oh my God. But my favorite, of course, I've always said the liquid gold is the oil and the lip primer. When I tell you I had to fight my grandson for that lip primer, I literally had to give it up and order me another one. And he's run out, and I said, well, it's on sale. That's why I'm on here to get ready to order 2 more for me so I can hide it. Yeah, for sure. And so I enjoy every product. This is a big seller, y'all, the lip primer. Everybody loves the lip primer, okay? And you guys already know, all the products we put out, baby, is because it works, okay? It does, and it lasts all day. I'm like, what do they put in this stuff? It's not playing. Mia is not playing. She is not playing. And that hair mask. So, I just got my hair done before we went to not Cancun, but Barcelona. And my hairdresser was like, what did you use in your hair? Because my hair is very tangled. So before I went, I said, I'm not using your product. I'm using Leo's product on my hair, the hair mask, and I used it on my hair. And she was like, where do you get this from? I said, off of 7th Avenue. I'm getting ready to order me some. Let them know. But you know what? Word of mouth is still the biggest thing. So I appreciate you spreading the word. You spread the word all the way over there in Mexico. You spread the word to your hair person. So I appreciate you. Y'all know Ovia's first love was hair. So she was doing hair long before I even met her. She was making hair care products that's been in Walmart, Sally, Target, all of that, right? And so whenever it became a thing of, hey, 7th Avenue Beauty Week, all things beauty, this hair collaboration, baby, easy. And they do work. Love it. I love it. Smells so good. I was like, can you make a body scrub that smells like that? It smells like what? The hair mask? Yes. Closest thing to the smell of the hair mask is the cleaner, our hydrating foamy facial cleanser. To me, it's the hair mask. It smells like the OG. The OG is, don't ever get rid of the OG. That OG smell is unbelievable. Yeah, it smells all day. So that's my favorite too. Thank you for coming on. You're welcome. I'll talk to you later. See y'all. Hey, I love hearing y'all's testimonies. Oh my gosh. Let's see who else is trying to come up. It's so many of y'all trying to come in the live. Okay. Oh, it's a lot of y'all. Okay. Let's see. Can we see the lip gloss? Yes, so I had the lip gloss. And I think that after that last thing, that's why I came back with a totally different type of energy. It stunned. Hi. Hello. Hi, Soror now. My Scorpio sister as well. Well, hi there, Soror, fellow Scorpio sister. How are you? I am well. Just little chit chats, let loose lounge, and wanted to make sure I came over and give my testimony of my lip oil that I just got. Which one did you get? I got the clear, the blush, I believe. Blush, okay.
No, she didn't. Wait, Yvette, did I miss something? She reached out to Mel's chemist? For what? What did she reach out to Mel's chemist for? I love that 7th Avenue Beauty products have a Black chemist because for us, by us is best. Our skin is different. It needs different kinds of moisturizer, and that is a very thoughtful brand to not only be for us, but then be so thoughtful as to have a chemist that's also for us. But Yvette, put it in the comments that about why would Destiny have reached out to the chemist? That's bizarre. Destiny is like single black female at this point. Her and Letitia want to wear Melody as a skin suit. They just want to wear Melody and try to pretend to be Melody at this point. Dude, leave her chemist alone.
My man did as well, so kudos on that one. Snaps.
Really? So she was trying to use her chemist to try to help Destiny make something so that she could compete with Melody. No way. Get your own freaking chemist. That's a good idea. I mean, there's enough to go around, but just don't use my go around to get around. You see what I'm saying? There's enough to go around. That's the theme here on LRGA Curves. There's enough to go around. There's more than enough to go around. But you don't have to take my around to get around. So Melody had the keen idea to start this brand, name it after the house she lived in, and be thoughtful enough to get a black chemist because she loves keeping black people employed also. And then here comes Madani Hair Care trying to encroach on Melody's brand by using Melody's chemist. Come on now. Really? That is so. And you haven't talked to Melody in 2 years? And you're just reaching out to her chemist? Come on now. Come on now. Destiny, man, I'm not sure what's up with Destiny. That is just like,
Snap. Whoop, whoop. And I want to get the plum as well this evening, so I will be purchasing more. That's 4 more items.
I think she's still doing a couple of
songs.
songs.
We're going to take our time tonight. I'm not up packing and ripping and running. So we're going to just, we're going to talk it out. We're going to have a good time. We're going to chill through it, okay? So yes, questions. I'm ready. Go ahead. Okay. So I'm an 11-10 Scorpio, so I'm right there with you. I'm messy but marvelous as well. My question is, what do you think is the end game for your cast members? I don't think we have one. Like, when will they stop with throwing?
Yeah, she needs prayer. She needs prayer.
That you created, you tried to give to them to be a success or to be successful. Like, nothing they do is sticking. The t-shirt issues, oh boy, is black, like it's a uniform, like you don't have no other clothes. So I just want to know what else, like what's the end game, even for Caboose, what is his end game? I'm sick of him. A lot of us are. I love your resilience. I love your demure. I love who you are and how you have excelled in just gone above and beyond, and you're still continuing to give these toxic cast members grace every episode, even on social media. Even this evening, you could have went in, but you're pleasant about what you're saying, as to where other people would be windmilling on somebody and ready to Michael Jackson moonwalk on people.
Moonwalk.
So I'm just trying to. I just. What do you want as an end game? That I think that's more of a question because they don't have one. So what do you want as the end game? Okay, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked me about me because I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking it's hard for me to answer about them because if I answer about me, I don't know anyone. But for me, as it relates to other people, like end game as it relates to relationship with other people on the show, is that the question? Yes. Okay. Okay. So for me, my thing really is, you know, staying away from people that I absolutely just know, trigger wise, cause me to be in a situation that I would later regret. So that's one part. And then for everything else, just being in a cordial space, which honestly for the most part, most of the people, it's so funny. Most of the people I am in a cordial space with, like seriously, like it's not even anything that out. No, am I sitting up with you on the phone, just chat? No. But when I see you and I smile and speak and, maybe give you a hug, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah. And keep it moving. So for me, I can only speak for me. For me, I am exactly where I desire to be. Like I go to work and then I come home and I work again. Like I enjoy working my business. I enjoy coming up with new products. I enjoy spending time with my children. I enjoy traveling. I do all these other things that take up way more time than a few scenes that you may see me on the show. So in-game wise, as it relates to them or, the show and people on the show, stay away from the things that's triggering or people that's triggering and anything else. I'm cordial. I can be cordial with it. But fortunately, I have become privy, to information where I know for a fact, it has been said to them, oh, you seem like you support male. So,
yeah, their jealousy. Thank you, Yvette. You and I are watching the same show, girl, because it's obvious. Their jealousy is so obvious. They resent Melody. It's jealousy, it's resentment, it's a lot of different negative emotions towards this woman who is only ever, as far as I can see, tried to help them, specifically the Scotts, the Destinies. Then and even Trisha is eating at Melody's table off of Melody and arguing on behalf of Destiny. That's bizarre too. Like, and you're a whole side wife. Like, that's weird. It's apparent. It's apparent. It comes to the screen and it's uneasy to watch. Like, that's part of why I had to stop watching this show, is because I don't hang out with people like that in real life. And watching it for entertainment is not entertaining.
Stuff like that. And I think that people don't think people are going to come back and tell it. But eventually people come back and tell it. And so I learned that literally I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, so now it makes sense. Why there are so many people coming is because of the battery that's put in the back pertaining to coming from Melody or not. So all I can say is real talk, like once I got to the point where I was moving personal, emotional connections to people, to the show, that's when I started doing my thing.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything like it. It's like so weird.
Because at first I'm thinking, oh, these are supposed to be my real friends, right? Like, wait a minute, so different things will hurt or different things will cause you to respond in a different manner versus when you like, all right, I'm going to work, I'll holler at y'all later when I'm done, bye. So once I moved that expectation,
Milo, no.
Looking at it as, oh no, these are my friends, and I started seeing it for what it was and letting it be what it was. After that, shit, game on. Like the second half of the season, oh, I'm just telling y'all right now, like if you think you're gonna, be in your pit pants if I'm messy, you might just want to not watch and not follow me or not nothing because I'm asking whatever question I want to ask. I'm asking it. One last thing I wanted to ask you a question. What was the aha moment with DK that said, okay, he's really, to me, I feel he's a puppet master. I'm not sure if you're saying he is or if to me, at what point did you realize that he was the one dangling the strings? So that's a conversation, that I'll have, of course, by way of an official interview. Okay, I'm sorry. No, you're fine. So that's a question. But I will tell you that one of the things for me, for those of you who came to stand up live, the comedy event, whenever I hear someone say they didn't know, right? Because that's what was said. Well, I didn't know that you this. You're like, the straight A student, whatever it was. So I didn't think you needed me, or I didn't know. Everybody knows what's going on because it's on social media all day, every day. So I don't do too well with being fed lies. Everybody has known what's going on. There's no way you can, get past not knowing what's going on. So that was interesting, but like I said, that's something that I'll definitely be discussing, talking about my feelings or in facts pertaining to all of that in the near future. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate your time. I love your products, and I'll be buying more. I'm so glad you came up. Thank you. And I see you, Sean, saying the flash sale starts in a few minutes. Okay. Corns and making not free as faith. She tried to come.
She pulled out the red phone, you guys. Let's go to there. So you may or may not know that the red phone is Melody's old iPhone that has heck of receipts from a certain time period. And she keeps that phone with her at all times to protect it. And she threatens to pull it out often. Well, she said specifically in this live, she would be pulling out the red phone. Here we go.
I'm telling you, I'm not going to go out there. What's going on? So listen, this was probably 2 years ago. This probably was 2 years ago. I'm thinking it had to be about 2 years ago. Anyway,
yeah, Nell was kind of surprising, but Nell was kind of surprising, Yvette, but I feel like Nell has been oppish for a while also. Like ever since she was trying to talk Melody into staying with Martell and accepting the baby, and I don't know, it just felt weird. And then for her to be kind of like on Martell's side and put Martell in spaces with Melody, I'm like, I don't know if you're really for Melody the way you say you are, Nell. And all of a sudden she doesn't want to talk about people if they're not there, but she has no problem talking about Melody when Melody's not there. It's weird. I don't know. Who has court today? Martell has court today?
Anyway, let me go in here and see. I can't remember. I ended up paying that baby. I told him, listen, don't worry about it. I said, send me your cash out. I'm going to go on and pay you. I was like, just let it go. Don't worry about it. Ooh, child. That's why. That's why. When people be, man, let me tell y'all, I be like, y'all just don't know. They want me to be such a bad person, so bad.
Yeah, we watch the same show.
That, look, listen, everybody's not gonna like me, and I want y'all to know that that's okay. It's okay, y'all. Everybody don't like me. Everybody don't have to like me. The only time I really be like, okay, you playing.
Oh,
so straight out loud.
Yeah. Hopefully the judge will do their job then.
Listen, y'all ain't gotta be working with these folks, trying to convince these folks, or to convince them to like me. I promise it's okay. Okay, so let's see.
Yeah, smash the like button. Thanks, Bianca.
Yes, I'm about to see. Look at this. I think when he was getting the DJ stuff ready for my Mimosas with Melody. Let me see. I'm gonna get the date in this song. Yeah. Listen, y'all don't have to keep going back and forth with these people. I promise y'all, because some people you could see the truth in their face, and because they don't like you, they still not gonna believe it. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, you can't worry about that. We're gonna focus on the good. We're gonna focus on the good folks with common sense. We're gonna focus on the positive things. We're gonna focus on our businesses and making these moves. Like, yes. It's okay. Everybody don't have to like me. I promise y'all I'm okay. If only y'all knew people who be around me every day, I'll get up on this live and talk smack and hang up and laugh and then be like, okay, what y'all want to go eat? I promise y'all.
Real good. He ate real good the other day. We packed all the boards, then we get some meat.
Oh man, wasn't it good?
It was real good.
I'm getting close now. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
Stream, y'all. It don't cost a thing.
Tell them, PJ. Tell them. Let's see. Yeah. Look at you playing my songs at every event. Let me see. Man, y'all. So just hold on.
Oh, right on. Yeah, please do, Yvette. Appreciate that. Smashing my buttons.
All right. This was around April of 2022. So I said about 2 years ago.
Right.
Yeah. It's about 2 years ago. Yeah, because then in May, you say, hello, Melody, just to let you know I got coins to make and not friends to pay. You so crazy. Look at you using my phone. Hello, Melody. Just to let you know I got coins to make and not friends to pay. She tried to call my phone, but she blocked, like I said.
Yeah, smash that bell, because I don't plan things.
But the fact of the matter is, y'all, let me tell y'all something.
It's not the lie. She lied that she fired me? Okay.
That you got fired? No. Yeah. And this was somebody else. This person hit me up. This person's talking about, please delete if not allow. I'm being ignored and everything is just getting ridiculous. The owner of Madonna Beauty has had plenty of time to contact me and come to a resolution regarding my pay and her business. See, this was around the same time. Because you had just had your issue and I paid you. Then this popped up somewhere on Facebook. And I said,
they didn't hear that? They didn't hear that part.
What?
That you paid me.
Oh, they didn't hear that? Yeah, I paid him. Yeah, I paid him. I sure did. Because here's the thing, y'all. Again, he literally, met her through me. So to me, it was like on some, he was mad. He called me about his payment that he didn't get. He was being ignored by this time. And I said, hey, don't stress. I got you. I'm going to cash out. It's just what it was. So I'm not trying to be funny, but people around here who don't believe in paying their employees, people around here who don't show good ethics and morals, and who, like, when it comes to their businesses anyway, you can't say nothing to me about nothing. You just can really stir it on along. Like, it has been so much that has been insinuated and all of this. And really, it's like, what am I arguing with you for? Who are you? What would I be arguing with you? And sometimes I have to check myself and be like, girl, they don't need to even argue, girl. Okay, for what? So yeah, Anyway, DJ, I'll see you Monday. Come tomorrow to get these boxes to burn at your friend's home or they land or whatever.
I'll come tomorrow and get them. Come tomorrow and get them. The boxes.
We'll be around.
Okay.
All right, baby. Okay. All right, bye-bye. So see, look, y'all. This is my first time even talking about that. Y'all just got some fresh teeth. I ain't never even told that before. Not half. I never even told it because it was just whatever. It was only, I think, $100 or $200. Like, so, what I'm curious about, anybody who I deal with anymore. Like, I literally move on and move past. Oh, we got a flash going on, my bad, y'all. Let me call this better. I move on and move forward, and it's all good. What gets me, though, is that people be so in their feelings whenever I move on and don't have, don't have anything, I ain't even out here saying nothing, ain't checking for you. Like, what's the problem? Y'all, this is a hair oil serum. Oh my gosh. And I love the fact that this does not smell like medicine. It smells very girly. Okay. Speaking of girl, that was another thing that I didn't like too. I didn't like that either. I didn't like, and again, y'all, I said this before, y'all know, y'all done seen me at all my brother's pool parties, baby. I be having a ball. So y'all know I'm definitely, I think everybody make their own choices. I'm not that person. Never have. You make your choices. But what I didn't appreciate was the blatant, like, insinuation, lie, whatever, that I could have had her and him. Girl, no, stop it. Now, I do know, which again, I ain't never talked about it because I don't care. It wasn't that deep to me to talk about. But I do know one of your newfound friends you hang around. She definitely has said that she, has dealt with women in the past and go both ways. So maybe that's why you all of a sudden, I don't know, y'all weird, but I can tell y'all this. When we were in St. Thomas, I'm gonna give y'all another piece of tea. When we were in St. Thomas, okay? We were in St. Thomas. Some of y'all went to the strip club and came back all excited and on cloud 30 talking about y'all did some kind of boat thing or something with the strippers and they booze. What does that call, y'all? Put it in the chat. I know y'all know. What is that called? What is that called? What is that called? What's that? It's called some kind of boat or something. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Motorboat. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, the motorboat.
Motorboat. Y'all came back to the house. Talking about, oh, we had fun. We was out there. Strippers, motorboat, and we got motorboat. I was like, what is that? Motorboat. What? So, hey, and even then, I ain't say too much because I don't care. Like, people do their thing, but don't be over here projecting. Do not be projecting because it's ridiculous. Don't be projecting your own feelings onto me. That's all I'm saying. Don't do that. And let me tell y'all what's so funny. So remember earlier, so here's the full peach and the full coconut, y'all. Y'all asked me to put them on the flags too, so they're on the flags right now. Sean, how much are these on sale for? What is motorboat? And well, I ain't never did it because like I said, I don't really be, but apparently it's something dealing with where when you go to the strip club or something and the girl's breast maybe be all in your face or your face in their breasts, something like that. Y'all would have to do it because I don't know. All I know is they came back to the house crunk. That they said they was motorboat or something boat. I think it was motorboat.
Yeah, motorboat.
I think it was motorboat, okay?
Yeah, they're nasty.
I was not there.
Good morning, Toot Latrice. Good Grand Rising. Grandest of Rising, Miss Toot Latrice. Glad you could come. Morning. I like that.
So stop. It's just weird. And let me tell y'all, this was so crazy. Like, when people be repeating stuff that they let crazy folks put in their head. So I remember one time, remember I read this text message to y'all earlier, and I was sharing with y'all how a lot of times men don't like for you to have help because they feel like they ain't gonna ever get you back if you have some help. So you have some help. So remember that text message I read to y'all earlier where the girl was like, I said, well, ask Martell to help you. And she said, he's still salty. Salty for what? Because he feel like I make your life easier. Because you help me out, because you clean my house, because you watch my kids sometimes. That's weird. Who this smells so good? This is
Dustin. Grand Rising, Dustin. Thanks for being here.
On my black eyeliner nowhere. So anyway, I'm gonna do it again. So anyway, I remember one time, look, like I lied, y'all better grab it. It's so funny because I remember one time, this was right after I had left, shortly after. And I said, so I can't even tell y'all who it was about, but it was a female, and I said something. I don't know if it was, hey, yeah, we're finna go meet here, I'm about to go meet such and such for lunch. It could have been any little simple thing like that, right? And that joker said, what? She's probably your girlfriend. She's probably your girlfriend. And I said, what? I said, boy, you sound stupid. Get off my phone. And I left it there. And I didn't think anything about it, y'all. I didn't think anything about it. Until these flying monkeys started coming out here with these damn theories. And all they theories, see, they don't know the little thing. They so dumb. They don't even realize the little things that I can piece together because this one over here done already said it. So I know where it came from. They can't even fathom, right? I'm sorry. At this point, but it is funny a little bit at this point because it's like, you know what? Y'all keep repeating, y'all keep on repeating this stuff, thinking that this person is telling you something that's solid, telling you something that's factual. They gonna have your ass factually up in the courthouse, okay? Just say they gonna have your butt factually up there in the courthouse. Y'all better quit repeating stuff people be giving y'all. I'm just saying. But I'm not gonna lie, I thought about it. You know, sometimes it takes me a day or two because I'm like, where did this girl get this? Why is she even? I've never even, what is she talking about? And I had to go through and I was like, wait a minute. Now they don't do nothing but repeat shit Martell be saying. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Remember that time whenever I said, I know you lying. So now you got Wanda out here spreading that bull crap. You got Jesse being your mouthpiece spreading this bull crap. Y'all, I can't make this stuff up. This stuff is ridiculous. Oh, we did $2 million. Yay! And y'all know $2 million these products. Oh, but anyway, y'all know I'm silly. Anyway, here's the cleanser. I hydrating. It's really, really good. Smells good. Super sensitive and gentle for the skin. You need to be using this to take off your makeup. Okay? Take off your makeup. Make sure you do it. You know, y'all be wondering, oh my gosh, Mel, how can we have clear skin? Well, in order to prevent acne, right, you gotta keep your skin clean. You have to. But yeah, these folks been out here just repeating stuff. And I'm telling y'all this right now. I'm telling y'all this right now. None of them.
OMG. 2. That is an excellent observation. Are they swingers and Melody was too self-respecting to participate? Because she don't even like them and she don't like them already. So of course she's not going to be sexy time with them. They do feel swingish over there. Didn't Marceau and Maurice used to have some kind of swinger parties at his old office where he met Kimmy in the first place? Allegedly, they used to have parties at Maurice's old office, and Kimmy was a party girl while he was married to Kiowa. Wasn't that what happened? And how is it that everybody on the show was a side chick practically? Like, I don't know if Tisha was a side chick or not, but let the people tell it. Marceau does what he does. Maurice did what he did to Kiowa to end up with Kimmy. Martell did what he did to Melody so that he could get access to Coleslaw, but he hangs out with Marceau and Maurice, who are obviously party boys and don't mind going to the club and getting rubbed on by big backs, linebackers, coleslaw dishes, et al. And then here comes Fletcher, who was married when he met Nell, but Nell doesn't think she's a side chick. And the only person who definitely was not a side chick from jump, for sure, that we know of, is Melody. Because I don't know if Letitia, the way she lies on Melody, I'm not sure if, she's telling the truth about what's happening at her house. Interesting. That's a very, very good observation too, Latrice. I'm going to pin that comment. Let's see. So you guys can know what I'm talking about. Toot said this. It really sounds like there is a club, and I'm taking the club to mean swingers. When you're married, but then you bring in a throuple to keep things spicy. Never ends well, but people do it all the time. And Destiny was trying to pull Mel in to that with even Martell. And Martell wanted that probably, but Melody was like, go on with that stuff. She's a God-fearing, man-loving, one man at a time loving kind of woman. Not everybody likes to play with everybody's holes now. Come on now. And then Toot said, she's right. Why all of a sudden, after 7 years, would her sexuality become a topic of conversation? That's true. Because they're freaking trying to pin a jacket on her. Don't forget, Kiowa is not married to the Scott sisters' ex. Wait. Don't forget, Kiowa is not married to the Scott sisters' ex-husband. The Scotts have a sister, and Kiowa is dating the ex-husband of the sister. Is that what you're saying? Are we on some Jerry Springer, Maury Povich shit? What? Are there no other peens in freaking Huntsville except for used adjacent peen? Like, I'm wondering, how is it that Destiny ends up on all of these people's sons, and Kiowa, the only pickings in the town is your ex-husband's sister's ex? And then for who else is super messy? There's another messy one. Oh, this is really making my head spin. Wait a minute. Let me get my bearings. What's happening? These people are nasty. They might have. And then Moses was going out with 15 women, including Destiny, who was married to LeBaric for a year, 2 years ago, but she's been dating Moses for 15 years. But he was married also. But then Sonny came, and the only peen available in Huntsville was Moses. This is just, everybody needs to go get an STD check. Everybody run down to the clinic and get the STD check. I'm willing to guess that that's Martell, y'all, was Melody's first, and he wasn't down with that. They was all over each other online. Don't forget, Mel used to speak on how Kimmy used to rub on Tell. Yeah, and Kimmy has a soft spot for Martell to this day. Kimmy has a soft spot for Martell. Yep, Kimmy's best friend Alicia used to be married to Basement Billy. He actually talked somebody into marrying him. He is so off-puttingly weird. I think he has children and everything. That Basement Billy guy, he's not. So that's how Kimmy got in on the Scotts. Was her best friend was married to Basement Billy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like the 6 degrees of separation with who you're sharing sheets with is really off the hook in freaking Huntsville, man. Do they have a man shortage or a woman shortage? I'm not sure. But get your own, keep your own, do your own. No wonder everybody's a side chick. It's like part of the subculture in Huntsville or something. I don't know. Look, I'm from California, and there's all kind of sex clubs, swinger parties, all kind of stuff you can do out here. But you don't have to if you don't want to. It's seeming like I don't know. Is it mandatory in Huntsville to get down like that? That's bizarre. Who wants the Scotts? What are the Scotts putting down that these people are lining up for it anyway. They seem like very selfish lovers, actually, in my opinion. Both the Scott brothers seem like very selfish lovers. They seem like they just want to do it, and then you wish you better hope that you got yours too, because they got other stuff to do after they do you. Like they're not giving attentive, sensual lover type stuff. I mean, the man wants the woman to have sex while she's having chemotherapy. Okay, that speaks volumes to what type of lover you are. Okay, and then more so, and he the way he treats Tisha, like I'm not a Tisha fan, but I'm not for any wife getting treated like that. And the way he speaks to her and treats her and leaves her ass out all the time, that that wouldn't make me moist as his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like foreplay starts in the morning. That's what Greg Leaks used to say. I'm a Greg Leaks types woman. Foreplay starts in the morning. When you say good morning, beautiful, how you doing? When you leave my coffee ready to go for me in the thing, when throughout the day you're like setting me up like with niceties. You know what I'm saying? It's not, oh, come over here and roll over and give it to me and then I'm off. You know what I'm saying? Like these men need to be on some Greg Leaks type stuff. For real, for real. Kiowa used to sell the sex toys and Kimmy purchased them when she was married to Maurice. What? You guys. You guys. You guys. Toot. Toot. Really? Toot. Look, I'm getting Milo all excited. Toot. So Kiowa used to sell the sex toys. And because I know about those parties, pleasure parties. They call them pleasure parties where you can buy the gels, the nipple rub, the nipple rings, the vibrators, the dildos, the flowers, the vibrating panties. And women sell it like Mary Kay. And you get a group of women together and you come over and you have some wine and you order vibrators. I know all about that stuff. I haven't had to purchase vibrators for a very long time. I'm not into fake when I have real. And so Kiowa used to have pleasure parties that Kimmy would go to because we already have deciding that Huntsville is very little, is little teeny tiny, where you turn around and it's somebody else's peen you tripped on. So Kiowa used to have the sex parties for the toys. Kimmy would come to her party and get the sex thing and then show up to Maurice's party to be a party girl? No. Yep, pleasure parties. Yep, pleasure parties. I used to love a good pleasure party before I got married. And then when I got married, look, I don't need all those toys and stuff. Even in a dry spell in our marriage, I'm not pulling out no toys. We just obviously have something else to focus on, and then we're going to come back and bring it back over here when it's time. But when you're in a healthy relationship, it's not all about sex either. But sex is a part of a healthy relationship. Catch that tea, okay? No, oh my gosh. So now my mind is even more blown at the audacity of these side chicks in fucking Huntsville. So Coleslaw was calling Melody, telling her to leave her husband. Kimmy was popping up at Kiowa's pleasure parties, then going to Maurice's parties at his old business, and then arguing with America on whether or not she's a side chick. Really? Really? I used to think Kimmy was one of the sharpest knives in the drawer in Huntsville, but she's an op. She's an op at this point. She's just nobody's friend except for who she was on. And then Kimmy in that live, did you guys catch the live I posted the other day? Kimmy was all over Tisha in the pool, trying to hump her back in the pool, licking her neck, kissing her, humping her back. I was very uncomfortable watching it. And Maurice didn't care because he was hugging on some linebacker at the other side of the pool. And when Letitia caught him in the thing, all her mouth did was open, but she didn't tell her back humping sister-in-law, Kimmy, to go get her man out of the arms of the linebacker over there in the bar in the water. Mm-hmm. Ops, nobody's friend. That's what happens. That's what happens. You bring another person into your relationship and then another person's there.
Will ever in life be able to show you no evidence. Ever. Ever. And I was wondering why they say it so boldly. Oh, y'all be saying this stuff because y'all actually believe that joker be telling the truth. Until it come to y'all and your family, then all of a sudden he a lie. But when it comes to me, y'all really feel like he be telling y'all the truth. Just like what I shared with y'all earlier. Why is this girl talking about? She ain't been hearing me on no phone conversation. Girl, why is she over here talking about me and somebody talking all the time? Let's be clear. Y'all know about it because it's already been out, so that's all I'm saying. I was pregnant with Sugar Mama. I was pregnant with Sugar Mama. This girl hit me up in my DM talking about how we was out eating corn at the fair, and he was just over from my house. Okay? Literally, hit me up in my DM. And so then after that, now mind you, I'm at the house like 8 months pregnant. First of all. So my responses, because I still got it, my responses was stuff like, sweetie, I don't even know why you sound to me like you got your own personal problem to deal with. Okay? Period. So then I think a day or two after that, her car had gotten something.
Yeah, she did say that.
But anyway, to sit up here on national television and act like I had a friendship, relationship, any of a ship. Now I did pull up.
You're funny,
I
Yvette.
told y'all that. Sure did and was ready for whatever. I sure did pull up. Yeah, now I wouldn't do it now at 38,
Well, and that's the other thing. Look at this. How stupid was it for Coleslaw to be calling Melody talking about leave your husband? When look, I'm the wife. So my job in my marriage is to either fight for my marriage, put the work in, and leave when I feel like there's no other result. But I'm not leaving because some rando community twat calls me and tells me my community peen husband has been entering her twat. Like 5 kids in, I would have taken some time too, Melody. And for people to pretend like she was actively okaying Martell's lies. Martell was definitely lying to Melody, actively lying to Melody. Melody's astute, a smart woman who wanted her marriage and was willing to believe her husband. There's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. And when she was totally sure that he wasn't going to change and she had things lined up in a way, she left and didn't turn back. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not with this whole Melody was trying to have the lady cheat and da-da-da-da. No, that didn't happen. That's some more projection to try to make Melody rather, the cause of her own victimness, because she's a victim to Martell. Martell was lying to Melody. He probably was like, oh, I won't see her anymore, and went right to her house that night. And Melody wanted to believe it. She has these 3 kids at home. Of course she wanted to believe it. And then even if the girl is calling, she's like, oh, that bitch called me again. He's like, I haven't seen her. She's lying. She's lying. You would want to believe your husband in that situation. But as soon as she found out she couldn't anymore, she left. Yep. What's Yvette? Yvette says, Tisha, tell your husband why. Yeah. Yes, definitely.
No, because I do like pulling up. Pulling up is kind of fun. So I want to tell y'all my story.
And what wife wouldn't pull up on a side chick who's disrespected you one too many times? And it's not about respectfully cheating. It's about, you're not going to disrespect me, bitch. That's what the bottom line is. The cheating is an additional thing that you're doing, but you're disrespecting me is what we're going to handle right now. Toot says, CK had the cast turn from Mel after Mel went through the divorce. Yep. There is not a reason for these women to move the way they moved. Exactly. What woman do you know that when the cheater and the wife get a divorce, they keep on hanging out with the cheater, or let their husbands keep on hanging out with the cheater? Because birds of feathers flock together. Let me tell you this as a married woman. I've been married since 2007. Me and my husband been together since 1996. Some of y'all wasn't even born yet, okay? And let me tell you, I have pulled up. That girl's car got messed up that time. She had crazy glue in her locks, all because I thought she had designs on my man. Yep, I thought it. She had crazy glue in her locks. She had her rearview mirrors kicked off. She had her freaking windshield wipers ripped off. She had Sharpie. She had the word whore written on her car in Sharpie. Yeah. I mean, I get a little crazy. And that was pre-marriage, you guys. That was when we were just dating, okay? Another bitch came and tried to get her pheromones in my man's scent. Tried to open his nose with her pheromones. I went ballistic. Okay? Ballistic. That's my right. He had called me his wife at that point. That was my right as his wife to go ballistic on the next one who was trying to come between me and mine. So, of course, if Melody, who was married with children, went to go who ride on coleslaw, that was warranted. That was totally warranted. Actually, I would have been like, ooh, Melody didn't love that man if there was never a story about her trying to pull up on a bitch. Okay? That's what you do when you really love a fool. You will pull up on her. You will think about catching a case. But then stop right before the caseable action, usually. Now, had that lady decided to press charges on me for property damage, but she didn't. And you know why she didn't? Because she did have designs on my man. She knew she was wrong, and she knew that I peeped her game and that I caught that bitch. Okay? I caught her with her design book open on my man. Okay? So she didn't even press charges on me when I ruined her car like I did and wrote whore all over it. You know what she did do, though? She left my man alone. And then we ended up married, and now we have kids. And now it's bajillion years later. And it could have ended up a whole other way. I wouldn't even have my sons today if I would have let that lady move in on my man, because we would have broke up instead. I'm pulling up. There's nothing wrong with that story. And in Saturday's episode, when Destiny was trying to make Melody pull up, if Melody didn't feel like pulling up right then, look, she had already done it by that time, and she was done. So all of this, oh, well, you're just trying to have her cheat respectfully because you didn't want to pull up with an op. That's bizarre. But definitely, ladies, if he's worth it, you got to stake your claim on these men. And that's how they like it too. My man, once I went ballistic on that lady, he actually understood how much I really, 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 really love him. He was like, oh, it was apparent. Because you know how sometimes it takes men a little longer to get it, right? But he knew for sure I was all in with him when I chased that other girl away. Because she came scurrying around. Because people always want what you have. People usually don't even want shit until you are playing with it. Remember when you was a kid and you go to the toy box, if you had a sibling or a cousin or a friend over, and you would pick something out that they wasn't even interested in. And as soon as you get it in your pretty little meat pickers, here they come wanting to play with the toy that you went and got out of the box. Now, there's a million other toys in the box to play with. But why they want the toy that you have? Because you make it look good. Melody made Martell look better, you guys. Anyway, that's my rant. Destiny's full of it.
I don't think I would pull up. But I am the pull-up queen. I pulls up for my friends too, though. Like, I like that pull-up life. The pull-up life is fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Okay? And, because sometimes you just got to meet that energy head on.
Yeah.
So I done pulled up for my friend. We talked about it on live. I'm sure y'all remember. Sure did. Ain't had a bra or nothing, baby. I didn't care, baby. I jumped in that car so fast. Baby. My hair was looking. I ain't care. So I do pull up, okay? But no, trying to coach somebody. That's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard. And I think that's what gets me sometimes, y'all. I think I be feeling like, how do they just blatantly throw out lies? Why? I think sometimes people say stuff because they want to get a shock value moment. So remember before when I said I don't really do no moments. It ain't about no TV moment for me. It's about keeping it above. But I think sometimes people do stuff for shock because you can never show or say anywhere where I ever. Like, I think they try to do stuff for attention or something. I don't know, but I be looking like fed up, over it. And I can't wait for y'all to do the next episode about this harassing communication, because we're going to talk about that when it comes out too. Here's the travel pack. Okay, right here. Why don't you ask her about the divorce? You know what? Let's talk about it. What's so crazy? Let me tell y'all this. What's so crazy is I can't tell you too much about her divorce. I know you guys think that I should or could, but I can't tell y'all too much about Destiny's divorce. I don't have any tea pertaining to Destiny's divorce. I don't. That's how far removed though that I be when it comes to when I start. If I choose not to keep you in my life, if I do an appraisal on the people in my life, and I decide based on that appraisal that you don't get to stay, I'm not out here trying to gather no information about you. I'm not out here trying to recruit people to come on this show to dog you out. I'm not out here trying to do none of that. I'm not going to think about you. And I think that's what people get mad about sometimes. So I'm going to tell y'all, I don't have no tea. Even the little conversations me and LB have, which is mostly when I'm going to order some food and to pick it up, whatever. Oh, my preservation student a certain time, they want lunch from jails forever. How much is it? I'm going to cash out you the total amount. Like stuff like that. So,
Yvette, why are you retracting all your messages, darling? I didn't mind it.
He asked me for some advice. He needed an attorney to see if he needed to know if he was still going to be able to close on his home. He called and asked me about that. Then Destiny tried to bring that up. I hope they show that. And tried to say I was laughing about her situation. We said, play the recording. Everybody said, she didn't laugh one time. What you talking about? She said, all I said was, what? I know you lying. Like, what are you talking about? So, well, I got it on the ring camera. Well, play it. Okay, he asked for it. Okay, and I said, what? I know you lying. Okay, where's the laughter? We're all waiting. Because the fact of the matter is, I don't be caring like that. But if somebody reach out to me and they ask me for some advice or they ask me, do I know an attorney? I'm going to tell them who to go to. So I hope they play that because everybody at the table was like, yeah, we didn't hear Melody laugh. What are you talking about? She didn't laugh one time. That's not what she did. She said,
they didn't play it.
Where was the laughter? So my point is, y'all, these folks be out here reaching so hard. So hard. And the funny, not funny, but the sad thing about it is, I don't even have it in me to where I'm over here hoping and wishing for people's downfall. because I just don't care. Like, I'm not checking in any shape, form, or fashion. You know, and if people could just move on like that, like even tonight, let's talk about it. Okay, because I said we're taking our time. Let me chill. So tonight on the episode, it was said, like, why I couldn't have just, instead of dragging my name or dogging me out, girl, when you did all these series of interviews before I finally responded, like, delusional is the new word for people in this group, because I swear I don't understand where they be getting half of their stuff. Do they be forgetting what they did? Maybe so. Maybe they could be forgetting what they did. I don't know. But I know I was quiet on purpose for a long time. Like, because I was talking with my friends, like, I'm not going to say nothing. Nope, not going to say nothing. I'm going to let her have that one. I'm not going to say nothing. Then eventually I said something. And you said I was around dragging your name, dogging your name. So, delusional. But what I am learning, y'all, is a lot of these delusional people are talking to each other. And it's easy for me to pick up on it because I'm hearing it from another person. They don't know I'm hearing the same thing. So you saying the same stuff. Y'all all saying the same stuff. So I know where the culprit is. I know who the culprit is. I know where it's coming from. So yeah.
And we know where it's coming from too. But isn't it interesting, you guys? Here I am. Isn't it interesting that the people are believing Martell, who can't even pass a freaking builder's test, so he's not smart. Everybody knows he's not smart. Everybody knows he's a liar. Everybody knows he's a cheater. Everybody knows he's a user. Yet all of these people will believe him over Melody, who created the show, got them a job, and is obviously the brains of the bunch. But you are riding so hard for Martell, the loser. That is crazy. Like, I don't know. Did they have a meeting and they think that if they stick by Martell enough, then eventually Melody will leave and they'll just have the show to themselves or something? Because a lot of people want Melody to leave her own show. And I think that sounds like your fucking crazy talk. Why would I walk away from my baby? Why would I walk away from my baby and leave my baby with evil, maniacal, deceitful, harmful people? Why would I leave my baby with those kind of people after they've abused me? But I'm just supposed to walk away and leave it for you guys to feed. I'm supposed to believe that you guys are going to feed the baby and change the baby and not beat the baby. I'm supposed to believe that. But you did that to their mother, which is Melody is the mother of the show. You have no problem doing that to the mother. But I'm supposed to walk away and leave my baby with you? Really? I'm not for that. And anybody who has a problem with Melody Shari Rogers taking her time, she's let these people come for her ankles for years. They have been coming for her. They have never appeared to be her friend. Even when she was going through it with Martell, none of those bitches acted like a real woman and were there for Melody. None of them. They all always tried to put her back in the same room with her abuser. And then play in her face like she's crazy for not wanting to be around him, like she's too good for us. It's insanity. And we, for entertainment, have been looking at this on the show and then off the show. The social media is full of it because one of their mothers can't shut the fuck up about the show anymore, even though she's not on it. And constantly is pouring on gasoline Because even as a mother, she doesn't have a nurturing bone in her to try to like calm down the work environment that your grandkids are eating from. I don't understand it. I wasn't raised in the forest. I'm civilized. Okay? I'm a civilized bitch. Okay? And never would I ever show up to a person's workplace that they created, they built the office, invited me to work, and as soon as I get there, I start meeting at the water cooler talking shit about him loud enough for them to hear. And then for years, do shit, poke them, and then it accumulates with on a retreat for work. I invite my boss's arch nemesis so they can talk after 2 fucking years. That's a lot to put somebody under. That's a lot. What are they trying to make her have a nervous breakdown? What is their end game? That's my other biggest question. Why are they doing this? Why do they feel so comfortable doing this in somebody else's baby? And then we see how they treat other people's babies. So the sculpt was Melody's. She sold it to them, and now it's like, so that's what they would do to this baby too. They would take it and tarnish it and ruin it. They would probably try to throw it out with the bathwater. You know, they say don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Well, nobody's thinking about this baby like that. Let's keep listening. We're almost done.
So yeah, I hope that one thing y'all learned tonight is it be a lot of stuff that be
Oh,
it's not necessarily on the show, and I don't just come out and
bless your heart, Yvette. I'm sorry that you went through that, but I'm knowing that God's not giving you nothing more than what you can handle, and that your healing is happening as we speak. I'm knowing that you're getting stronger, more resilient, more balanced, more in control of everything, is just regrowing and reconnecting in this optimal way where you're going to end up better for it in the long run. You don't have to worry about cleaning up nothing. Okay? This chat, don't worry about it. I appreciate the comments you have been making. I love your interaction. I love a lit chat. I love it. So don't even ever, okay? But I appreciate you sharing that. And it's always prayers and blessings over there for your health, okay? Yeah, who would ride so hard? Who would ride for the town clown? You know, in court in Bridgerton. Okay, you know about Bridgerton, right? So they have the court. So they have the queen, then they have a prince, and they have this person. And it's all about your position in the court. And then they have a jester in court. That's the fool that nobody takes seriously. Okay? So why are they taking Martell, who's basically the jester at this point? Why are they taking everything he says like it's, oh, like it's golden, and then running with it back so that they can deliver? It's just crazy. They don't care about their reputations either. Yes, the non-stars. They can't carry the show. You're right about that. Yep, for the people in the back, Toot. Yeah, I would sue for sexual harassment too. You keep coming over here licking on me. That's what Brandy Glanville has a point. Bosses are not supposed to talk to you like that. If I'm in a hierarchy position and I'm your boss, I'm not supposed to text you, will you screw so-and-so? I'm not supposed to do it. It's sexual harassment. It is. It's sexual harassment for a coworker to constantly tell you or grab on your butt or grab your titties if you're not comfortable with it. That's sexual harassment, period. Read the OSHA poster in the break room. Sexual harassment. Okay? You're very welcome. We appreciate you being here. Yeah. And people are feeling like CK has a lot to do with this now. I'm like, I mod for Dr. Heavenly, even though I don't have my wrench yet. She said I'm her moderator, but she hasn't given me my wrench yet. Says she don't know how to do it. So we're just going to run with that. But anyway, I'm supposed to go over and mod today for Dr. Heavenly and CK. And I'm looking forward to hearing what he has to say in response to Melody and what Dr. Heavenly has to say in response. Now, Dr. Heavenly did go live this weekend, and she said she doesn't want no smoke with Melody, that she was obviously only kidding, and that her and Melody are fine as far as she knows. Like she wasn't saying the stuff to be malicious, and I believe her. But Carlos, who you work with, who you've had this baby with, like, I'm not sure why he's pretending that he doesn't know what the fuck is going on and how much under attack Melody is in real life. IRL, y'all. IRL, okay? In real life. Yeah, I do. I'm a Heavenly's angel. I hope that doesn't change your opinion of me. I know a lot of people feel like Heavenly, whose alter ego to some people is Elaine. They have a problem with her, but I don't. I love Dr. Heavenly. Um, yeah, and I get her. I get her. I get her. Dr. Heavenly does not even watch the show, and her jokes are malicious. Yes, that's what I was saying. I was like, I said it just earlier, Toot. I would have preferred that she not talk about Chanita being big enough for Martell to climb on. That was not cool with me. That was not cool with me. And I get like dark humor, so I don't feel like she's being malicious to hurt people, in my opinion. But then again, we do talk sometimes. So I have a different opinion of her because I do know her a little bit. And just like it's one of those things where she doesn't mean it like that. She's not a malicious person. It does come out very snarky. And it does come out. So, okay, how Letitia invited Destiny to the girls' trip. To me, that's malicious. When Dr. Heavenly is saying stuff off the fly on Messy Mondays, the mere fact that it's off the fly implies that it's not malicious to me. The forethought that it took for Tisha to think, who can I invite, and then invite Destiny, and then try to force a conversation or some kind of fake reconciliation, that was all with malice because she knew nothing good was going to come of that. She already knew it. So, yeah. And I agree, Bianca, if Dr. Heavenly wasn't on Married to Medicine, it would be a snooze fest. Hi, LL. Hi, little mama. How you doing? Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, I let her know when I'm like, oh, that wasn't, yeah. That was a lot. That was a lot. Yeah, so today is the day though. Today is the day to be on Messy Monday. It starts at like 3:50 Pacific time. That's what, 4:50, 6:50 Eastern Standard Time. Melody said she might pull up today. It should be real good today. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't dismiss that type of behavior at all. I mean, and actually, if you're going to be so scripted and plotted, then you're getting really close to scripted TV anyway, and you're encroaching on a whole thing that already has a union. So y'all better keep it real. That's what I'm saying. We only have 10 more minutes, you guys. Let's go.
To say stuff every time something happens, so I'll just hold it. I just got it in the back of my head. It's just here. But no, I move like I move with people for a certain way. It ain't no just because. And I ain't never seen people in their 40s, because I'm saying their 40s because I'm 38, they're in their 40s, who so hell bent on friendship and friends. That's all they talk about. Friends, 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 friends. Like, you ain't got nothing more going on. Because if you and your friends ain't talking about getting to a bag together, what are y'all doing? I'm just saying, I don't care that much about friends to think I need 50 friends. Give me a handful of some solid ones, and that's enough for me. That's enough for me. Y'all too old. Y'all gonna be 50 soon.
Let me just answer this question that I just pinned real quick. So based off of what Dr. Heavenly said, she's still going to be working with Carlos, but she doesn't really want to do the reality TV stuff. But I know that they're still going to be doing a version of Messy Mondays, even though the show is stopped. They did mention that already. So we'll have to see what develops and what they actually talk about. Yeah.
Half of your life is already over.
Half of it's
Y'all
over.
have something else to be thinking about and worrying about besides who is whose friend. But that also shows kind of the mental level, where they are. Because I'm sorry, I'm not what my mind wake up and think about every day. It is not about no friends. Now I'll text my friends here and there, sending you positive energy, let you know I'm so proud of you, blah blah blah. I'll do that. But other than that, I wake up thinking about getting to the bag and my legacy. That's what I wake up thinking about. What is my legacy gonna look like? How am I having my children involved and making sure they understand legacy and generational wealth? It's not about how many friends can I count today? No. I'm sorry. See, this is when people start feeling like the outgrowing because of the mindset, the mental state. It's just different levels. It just is. Somebody say quality over quantity. Yeah, quality over quantity. Yeah. We gonna have to. Was it tonight? Because I see y'all keep writing about tonight, Miss Nail. Was it tonight when Miss Nail said, or is that the preview? Yeah. No, it happened tonight when Miss Nail said something about me thinking I'm Jesus, something like that. That's just like you referring to another scripture in the Bible when they're saying, oh, you think you Luke, or oh, you think you Matthew. Oh, she thinks she John the Baptist. No, it was an analogy that was made. And I said what I said, and it's true. Somebody said even when that blogger went to her house, hey Jay, and invaded her privacy, you felt bad for her. I know I did. That's what I'm saying. And speaking of that, what's so crazy is there was a whole scene, because when I told you everywhere I said, she was sitting right next to me on this trip. Like, God damn. Every dinner. So, anyway, after tonight, hopefully y'all will see it. I remember I was sitting at the table, and she was just kept whispering to me, like, the guy who went to my house, the blogger that went to my house, was you okay with it? He going to my house? And I was like, and he a melon. I said, girl, first of all, he's not a melon nothing. And I was like, no, I wasn't okay with him going in, filming all your stuff. I said, I was in a picture, because people been coming to stuff in her stuff. So I was in a picture of him in front of your open house that was being had. But I didn't know. I said, in my heart, everything just about to come through my DMs. I didn't know he was going to your house to record and show. I said, that was too much. I said, matter of fact, I tell you what, because Jay has done Destiny's makeup, so I'm bringing this up because Jay was just not here. I said, let's walk over here and call Jay real quick. This is on the trip at the same time. Walk over, Jay didn't answer, I don't think, the first time, so I called him back. And I said, hey, Jay, let me ask you a quick question. I said, what was my response whenever Destiny's house was filmed and in her closet and her baby's toys and all that? What was my response to that? He was like, oh, you did not like that at all. I said, oh, okay. Thank you. That's what I needed to know. So then I said to her the next morning when I went to check on everybody, I said, you trying to bring up a blogger to me, talking about, like, as if I'm cool with them and they went in your house and filmed your stuff. I said, baby, you hanging with somebody who sent him super chats every week. What you talking about? I said, see, this is the double standard hypocrisy stuff. I said, yes, sweetie, your friend sent super chats to him, but you trying to check me about a video? Girl, goodbye. Stop playing with me. And I told her that right there. Quit playing with me. You want to ask me about something being recorded, but now you hear that I thought it was too much. If you're going to go to the open house, just being nosy, fine. But recording, going in closet space and doing all that, hell no, that's not cool. Not cool at all. But then I said, girl, you trying to check me about, I said, you need to go check your bestie who sends them super chats, because that ain't me. Now, going on, girl. So Jay, thank you for reminding me about that, because I called you on the spot. Thank you for answering too, because you didn't have to answer. It was so random. It was kind of late, because I remember we were having dinner and looking over at the island. So what else? Yeah, I already said, yeah. Then anybody who talk about John the Baptist, Matthew, Mark, Luke, are they all trying to be them? No. It's an analogy, and I said what I said. It wasn't even about necessarily sitting at a table with me. What you guys would have realized, honestly, is that the conversation was between Tisha and her being able to sit with Stormy after all the stuff and the allegations they've thrown out about one another. And so the conversation from that dinner table led to the beach. And I said, well, yeah, Judas did sit down and break bread with Jesus before he betrayed him. That's not me saying I'm Jesus. I'm telling y'all, people got to stop projecting. People got to stop projecting. Got to stop projecting. Got to. And I also feel like people should also quit trying to force people to get along. Okay? Force people to be friends. Force people to, you don't have to do all that. You don't have to. You don't have to. How did you feel about her posting, let me see, your children and being naive as to what she did? Child, that's what I'm telling you. These people know what they be doing. I'm telling y'all, that's why it's just like, really? Like to this day, I have never been around whoever, if I don't even know if he's dating, if he could be engaged or done got married again. For all I know, I can't tell you who else he's dating. I've never been around who he's dating. I've never been around his kid, whoever he's dating. I don't know. Okay? So to post something that you took it down because they was dragging you. It wasn't no conscious, nothing. The conscious was when you posted it. Your conscience was there when you posted it. You knew what you was doing. But then people started dragging you and then you took it down. Because remember, your first response when they started dragging you was, that's his man's whole family. What you mean? They're his whole family. That was your first response. Let's see, supposed to be forgetting. When the video first went up, what was said was, that's that man's whole family. But then people kept dragging you, then you took it out. So Miss Me was trying to get on this goddamn show and act as if your conscience somewhere just told you once you realize, well, girl, shut up. Quit lying. Because we the people remember. We remember. We the people of the United States of America to form a more perfect union. We remember. So yeah, that was low. Absolutely. Because why are you playing? Now you're playing with my kids. Stop playing with me. Don't do that. So all of these continuous boundaries that get crossed, you trying to make my mama speak to you. You already done disrespected my mama by another lie. We'll get into that one day because it wasn't told to you accurately. So another lie that came from my ex, who he put in y'all's ear, and you wonder, and Basement Billy done ran out here spreading it, and don't even have it all the way accurate. But I'll tell my own story because you ain't even got it right. But I know who it came from. And this is people y'all be wanting me to be cool with, and for me to be like, oh, we're good. Y'all don't even know the half of it. And I just been saving it for when I want to talk about it. But it has been a lot of stuff that has been said that if I wanted to, it could have caused me to do some things that could have been real bad for me. Real talk. Real talk. They could have been real bad for me. You know? But y'all out here passing this information on inaccurately because you getting it from my ex-husband. Y'all are weird. I will tell my own story when I want to tell it, but I know where y'all got that shit from. And it's sad. It's sad. It's super below the belt. It's all of that. It's all of that. And real talk, if I wasn't as strong as I am, if I didn't have all the amazing prayer warriors that I have, if I didn't have a praying mother, I would have took some of y'all out of here because you did certain stuff you just don't even play about. Y'all play about. And it really showed how low y'all go. And if you know when y'all going low, I still be somewhere going high. I get with you sometimes, but I still be somewhere going high. Because y'all done spread a whole lot of stuff that's just inaccurate. That's just inaccurate. And I know who you got it from. That's the thing. But wait till I tell it. Because I'll tell it in my own time. But wait till I tell it. And I'm going to tell it the truth, the facts. Because y'all got so much of it wrong. But still, the fact that y'all would run with that story and try to put it out there and talk about it, listen.
And that's the other thing. Can we just all be in agreement that the fact that they bring this shit to the TV to talk about, like they want people around the globe to think a certain way about Melody Shari Rogers. All the stuff they say off camera, and then you wait to get to the camera to bring this shit to the camera. It's a plot. It's by design, and it's with intention to have people feel and think and act a certain way towards Melody Rogers. It's not lost on me. I see it perfectly. I hope we're all watching the same show.
Listen, may your children and your grandchildren suffer because of it. And I don't care what nobody got to say. May your children and your grandchildren suffer because of it. The same thing that make you laugh today, may it make you cry tomorrow. Okay? So I'm just letting y'all know. Period. May your children and your grandchildren have some experiences.
Ooh, she went there, y'all. She like, you guys trying to do this to me and mine? May your children and your grandchildren. She went Proverbs 13:22 on their ass. A good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Okay? She's like, the inheritance you guys are leaving for your children and your grandchildren is, I hope they have a few lessons. Okay? Hey, Sheila Joe. That's what we were saying about, look, we were just on that. Thanks for coming through. It's 9:14 now. And let me see. At 8:48, girl, I had just said that, Sheila Joe. Why would they believe? Why are they believing a lying, cheating, freaking backstabbing user who obviously is not the smartest person, still hasn't passed his driver's test. I mean, his builder's test. But this is who you're going to believe? You're going to believe the man who can't even hold a job without Melody. That's who you're going to believe? Really? That is excellent observation. Look, you came in asking the right question in the right place. I would have been side-eyeing that fool too. I would have been like, go on, Martell. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it? That's how much they want to hate Melody. That's how much they've been hating on Melody. Because that's one thing Destiny did let us know. Destiny let us know that Martell is actually the glue of the cast. He's known them for longer. He's known them for the longest. They know Melody because of Martell, basically. So is that enough, though, to believe him? I mean, if you've known him longer, that means you've known he's been a liar longer. And you still gonna bring that shit to the TV?
Suffer because of how you've been running your mouth with inaccurate information from somebody I was once close to at a point in my life. May your children and grandchildren suffer. Okay? Period. That's all I got to say about that part. So what else was on the show tonight? That was really, I ain't trying to be funny, but it was kind of boring when I watched it. It was.
She
it was
funny.
Kind of boring. I was like, okay. It was kind of boring to me. The last week before that episode and the one before that, and me laughing because I enjoyed those, but this one's kind of boring. Hopefully the next one is better because of the fact that there's so much we did. There's so much we did. Talk about Trish. I can't say too much about Trish because all of that kind of unfolds. What I can tell you is I never met her prior to Mel's event that we filmed. I never met her before. I never met her, never heard of her. Yeah, never. What about that wig? What? Oh, to my Trish.
Trish's wig is horrible, y'all.
I never heard of her or anything. Talk about, I love Dr. Lee. She's a friend. She is. She's an amazing friend. Yeah, she's an amazing friend. Talk about Sunny. So Sunny, I don't have much to say about Sunny. Like, I knew Sunny from working on the show. Sunny was always very nice. Never had any problems with her. She hit me up a few times after she left the show on, doing some business stuff together, but I don't have anything to say about Sunny. She's always been sweet. She's always been sweet. Even whenever she booked, we got, the gig for Monica. She did that. Sweet. So, I don't have anything to say about her. But anyway, I enjoyed y'all tonight. She seems sweet. Yeah, she is. I enjoyed you guys tonight. I may go live again tomorrow. Just depending on how I'm feeling. I ain't gonna lie, I be enjoying my own time though, y'all. I be living and enjoying life, baby. I ain't gonna lie, we'll have to see. Because I be enjoying myself, child. I don't know, I might be out and about, okay? We need a part 2. Oh, yeah, I know, but I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow. We'll see. Remember Masterclass? I think we have 4 spots left for Masterclass with Melody at half off. The link is in my Instagram bio, Masterclass with Melody.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there because that's pretty much where it ended. She's just doing her wrap up 2 minutes of promotion because that's what you do when you have businesses. You brand it everywhere like Lisa Milan in Dubai. And then you talk about it all the time like Melody Shari of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay. That's what you do. And then you probably going to get some haters, but don't get swallowed up by the haters because everybody needs like at least, what did Cat Williams say, about 15, 16, 11 haters? And then you're good, okay? I don't know if I had that many haters and they were all coming for my ankles all the time, I would be a tired bitch, okay? I would be tired. And I'm just glad that Melody has the wherewithal to continue being resilient and keep on coming back doing her baby the way it's getting done. Destiny tried to fight Sunny. Yeah, and then Destiny got up out of her seat last night at Melody too. And did you see when Chanita stood up? Destiny's used to being the biggest dick in the room, but then Chanita stood up with her womb, and that's all that needed to stand up. Yeah. And why is Destiny always standing up like that anyway? Okay, now you guys, let me just say this before we cut out of here. I did not catch the second live yesterday. My mom came over for a visit, a surprise visit. Bless her heart. She just got cured of the COVID a couple weeks ago. And so I was so happy that she could come for a visit and see her grandsons. And me and her watched movies and did pedicures and cute little stuff like that. So I did not see the second portion of this live yesterday, but it is floating around the YouTube streets. I heard it was pretty good. I did not see also what's floating around the YouTube streets. I was like so happy I was spending time with my mom, but then at night I was like, dang, I missed all these lives. I missed Sunny went live and debunked all of Destiny's delusion. Okay, Melody went live and pulled out the red phone again. And I thought I heard that even Destiny had said something too. So a lot of lives happened yesterday. We'll be back here tonight on LRGA Curves. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button on your way out or in. Go ahead and ring the bell so you can get notified. So when I upload videos, because yep, we're going live again tonight, Sheila Joe, at 6:30 my time. I'm in California. So tonight at 6:30, we'll be back for Chanita's live when she has all her notes laid out so she doesn't go on a rant, because we know the girl likes to talk. So what we're gonna do today on LRGA Curves is I'm gonna go over and mod for Dr. Heavenly. Even though they're usually premieres now, it's not even live. I still try to keep it lit in the chat. And then that's gonna be at 3:50 California time. And then we're gonna be over there from 3:50 to like 4:50 usually. And then I have class, and then I'll come back on at 6:30 for Chanita's live. Okay, and we'll get to talk about that. Oh, you're in Cali too? Right on, Sheila Joe. Right on. I'm in Northern California, up here by Sacramento, actually. Born and raised in the Bay Area. Yay, area! Yes. So that's my stomps. I got Oakland in my veins. Got Oakland. All right. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, I love you. Thanks for coming through. Remember what I always say, there's enough to go around. So go get some. Be excellent. Okay. Be you. Shine your light. Oh, so bright. Hide it under a bushel. No. Okay. God got you because you're worth having. Okay. And you woke up this morning because God got a plan for you. So you better go get to it. And remember, there's enough to go around. Don't forget that. That's very important, because this world wants us to think there's not enough to go around. And it's a lie. Okay. So I'll see you guys soon. Ring the bell. Later.